Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday. It is hot outside and cold inside, okay? But we are here to have a good time, maybe a long time on this good old taco tequila tea Tuesday, okay? I was like, don't cancel on them, Jaylee. Come on through and talk to your peoples. So I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday because I am, okay? And I can't wait because it's a 4-day work week. I am off on Monday, okay? It may be 1,000 degrees outside, but at least the air conditioning works inside, okay? Look, y'all be sure to do a couple of things for me, and that is always to make sure to do what? Like the video. Okay, when you come around here, you come to the corner, like the video, please. Okay, also make sure to subscribe. Okay, because YouTube unsubscribe people, child. So make sure you are still subscribed. You can also share the video, and also you can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, y'all know if you're watching the replay, go ahead and hype up the video. It's the thing to do. Okay. Yeah, today we have this. Okay, I made a whole thumbnail. I made the colors match and all of that. It was a great little time because I said, look, if I do not do a thumbnail, I'm a cancel. So I did a thumbnail early to be sure I did not have a reason to cancel, even though it's hot outside, y'all. It's hot outside. My glasses. I can't see with my glasses. It's hot outside. It's cold inside. And I'm like, well, it's so hot outside. Can I cancel my live because it's hot outside? And I can say it's too hot to go live. And then I was told no, because it's cold inside. I was told no because my air conditioner be on full blast and it's Arctic inside. I was told I couldn't cancel. So here y'all, but I was like, I'm gonna put on a little sweatshirt because I came home and it was a long work day. It was a long work day. I walked in the house, took my clothes off, and went and laid in the bed. Okay? Because you can't get in your bed with outside clothing on. You can't do that. That's dirty. Okay? And I then was like, I don't want to put clothes back on. Wipe my lipstick off. Bun was out. It was complete comfort. And I'm like, man, look, this live gonna get canceled. I don't know how the live gonna go. I'm not sure because I'm real comfortable right now, child. I'm real comfortable. And but then I said, no, girl, just throw a hoodie on, a sweatshirt, child, rise and wine. I could have got some wine, but it's too warm to be drinking too. I can't do none of that. But anyway, how y'all doing? Wait, let me get to the comments. Let me get to the comment section. Thank you to Desiree. Good for being a whole YouTube member. I appreciate my members. Y'all are contributing. Is that a word? No, is it a contribution? Is contributing the word? I feel like it is. I don't know. But I appreciate my members around here. Y'all are loved and appreciated. Okay. A hot day. I got up early in the morning. I was up at like 7:30. But I didn't leave the house until around 11, like maybe noon, to get where I had to go. And I walked outside. And when I took one step, just one step out the door, I said, bitch, oh my God. It is murderous out here. It is disrespectfully hot outside. And because it's hot outside, but at my job it's cold. You had all the air or whatever. So you have to dress for the hot weather outside, but you want to be cool and warm inside. So I had a little kimono. Bitch, I had to take the kimono off by the time I got 5 feet. That's the greatest kimono I want to do because they had long sleeves. And it was a thin type kimono, but it was so hot and muggy outside, just outside my door. I said, girl, take this damn thing off and put it on when you get in the office. It is horrible outside. It was even hotter when I got off. I was like, oh, thank God. Anybody who has an outside working job, anyone who ain't got no air conditioning, anyone who, if you're a bus driver, child, a mail carrier, ice cream truck driver, whatever outside that you have to do, I feel sorry for you. Anyone catching the bus, okay, flagging down the cab, okay, selling coochie on wood, wherever your outside job is, I feel for you. If you are in any state that is hot like it was today, it's gonna be hotter tomorrow. Okay. But how y'all doing? Hey, sweet king, come on over. Okay, come on over. How y'all doing? Okay, come over to my place. Anyway, but not to other people. Okay, hey. Okay. What was Funky talking about? I wasn't listening. What had happened? Was Funky over there being messy? I didn't have nothing on. So Funky was over there being messy. I don't know nothing about what's going on over there. Okay, I don't even know. Take that we won't be here long. We won't be here that long, child. Okay, we not gonna be here that long. I need y'all to know that. We're gonna be here for a long time. Well, I don't know, some time, okay? But again, I appreciate y'all and stuff and whatnot, okay? Oh, it was different. Child, I'm out of my business. Bucky be saying some crazy things sometimes and whatnot. You know what I've learned? I've learned. Now, well, first of all, tomorrow morning, okay, I recorded a little, T.S. Madison, Tasha K, D.L. Whisperer, my comments and my thoughts. Because Tasha K was over there being messy. What you being messy for? Okay, what you being messy for? But I did a little bit. If you are a member, the video is already up for y'all. The video been up all day actually. If you are not a member, it will premiere tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It's good. I was in my bag, bitch. Okay, I was in my bag. Okay, I did it. I liked it. I liked it. So that will be up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Because as I told y'all, even if I'm not live, there is still content up. Okay, again, this will premiere at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, my BET Awards recap was a premiere video. Okay, my strong movie review was a premiere, a posted video. I'm not always live. And I'm finding the balance in not feeling the need to go live every day. So I'm trying, if I'm not live, it's a video posted at 8 a.m. And if you are a member, more than likely the video has been up all night for you. So, you know what I'm saying? I was live on Sunday. And child, that's Sunday live. Was it Sunday? Yeah, that's Sunday live toward the end. Child, y'all was knocking on my nerve. But again, I had to be reminded that everyone's opinion is valid. And this is an open space for other folks' opinion. And that's why I didn't go off on nobody. I just noticed a couple comments that made me rub my pupils and put on my anchor voice and walk away with grace. I didn't cuss nobody out. All I said was, what the, and I caught myself real good. I was told, nope, stop, and I listened. But Sunday Live was fun. It was fun to me, at least, and whatnot. Anyway, y'all. But yeah, the reason I went into my video that will be up tomorrow morning, you know, about Tasha K, Maddie, and Dia Whisperer. My point was, YouTubers, content creators, we all have our moments of whatever. You know, Funky has a habit of ruffling feathers or whatever. But recently he's been kind of tame. But I don't know what happened today. He could have cussed Beyonce out and told Michelle Obama to get some new shoes, or I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what that man said. I'm over here. I thought it was a struggle. It was for sure a struggle. And I broke my nail. Oh, I gotta wait for my nail. I broke it down real low, so I gotta wait for my nail to go back and get my nails done. But I probably won't be live tomorrow. I can't come live 2 hot days in a row. I need a hot day to rest, okay? But we're gonna get into all the things. Is hot. Okay, it's a short work week, thank God. Okay. And whatever, hey girl, hey, how you doing? Yes, it's hot. It's hot for no reason. Okay. Come in the house, take all the clothes off. I'm happy. I like my look. I try. Y'all know I try to do color things, but I feel like reds, blacks, browns, are the easiest colors when I have random people. Because how I'm gonna find a picture of August Alsina, okay, and Scrappy. Okay. You know how lucky I was to find Kirk Franklin in a red suit, girl. I said, if I can find the men's is in some red, I can do this. Okay, now I was mad I could not find Nia Long in red. Okay, made me mad. I wanted her in red, but I couldn't find it or whatever. But I like my thumbnail too. It's a good little thing around here. I put my all into it. Found the Clarissa in red with the feet. Okay, I'm just saying I was doing the damn thing. Okay, but yeah, my air to my car. What? Oh, please get it fixed. Oh my God, I would call on work. If the air in my car didn't, was it yesterday? What's that, Tuesday? Yeah, so yesterday, when I got in my car, I started from the house and I forgot I have my air on. So when I got to my car, it was so hot. I'm like, bitch, if my air ain't work and I had to be in a hot car, I gotta call on work. I can't go to work. Can't go. Nope, I can't. No. Okay. Luckily, my job is we have a relaxed, casual dress code. We can't come out. No, we can't wear shorts. But because I'm a female, we can wear. I can I'm wearing dresses. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. But can we wear short? I think the guys can wear khaki shorts, but they have to come down to your knee. They can't be out here showing your thighs. I think the guys can wear shorts, if I'm not mistaken, but I think they do have to be khaki shorts, or they have to be. It can't be like a blue jean short, and it has to come to your knees if you're a guy. It's 100 degrees. It was 90, like 98 degrees today. With the humidity, it was 18,752 degrees today. It was 18,900. It's right here. Say 18,900 degrees outside. But yeah, it was 100 degrees today. Yeah. And tomorrow is going to be 98 degrees plus the humidity, which is going to be 115. So, all we can do is take a shower before you leave for work. Take one. When I get off the lab, I'm taking a shower before I get into bed. Hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna have my air on. I cut my air on yesterday morning. It's been on ever since. Okay, and look, because I have an air in my living room, which cools out the whole house, but I also have one in my bedroom. But when I have the one on my bedroom, it's freezing. So the good thing is, me having the air on in my living room, I don't have to have the one in my bedroom. And my house put up. But again, it's 18,762 degrees. Okay. I need y'all to thank you. Okay. Not Jelly Bing. We should play Jeopardy one day. I'm gonna do game night one day. I don't know when though. We shall see. And whatnot. Okay. My nails I'm gonna get red. I think I'm gonna get red next time. I gotta see. But okay. But yes, if you just popping in, we round here, child. Again, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. There will be a video. And the reason I did not do it as a premiere, meaning you'll know what's coming, is because I feel like with the premieres, the comments are only in the live version, and I want my posted videos to have comments in the actual comment section. Okay, that shows interaction. So that's why I don't do premiere videos anymore. I just post. You just know this. Every morning, go check my channel. Okay, because there may be a video up that premiered at 8 a.m. Just saying. Okay, but I appreciate y'all. I appreciate me and watching my stuff, y'all. Okay, yeah, because I was getting burnt out trying to do lives every day. When I tell y'all I am a responsible adult, responsible for too many people that work now, it's insane. Like, bitch, oh my God, what's going on? Okay, so I sometimes I don't be having the mental capacity to come on and entertain y'all because I could be so drained. Even today, I had to remind myself to not say the inside thoughts out loud, and because someone sent an email for an error, not an error I did, but it's an error that popped up that had to be looked into, and it was sent to me and someone I manage. And I don't think the person meant to send it to us both. And then by the time I got to work, the person I managed, I went in, and I was pissed. Because one, you fixed the wrong shit, and two, that ain't even what the issue was. So even having to say, stop trying, you have to sometimes tell staff, stop trying to be, I'll do it, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So even having to, not say that out loud and then just say, hey, next time, wait for me, because what you did wasn't really correct. And because of what you did, I can't now see the actual error. So I can't fix it for next time. And I then told the person who sent the email to us both, hey, next time, just send that to me, not to that person, because they can't anyway. But here we are. Okay. Yeah, don't be loud, but I'll be dropping. I'm gonna do a car conversation. Maybe it was too hot in the car today to do one because the sun be beating down, and when my phone sit out on my phone over here because it's that hot outside. I have to do my House of Dragon episode 2 review. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Now I'll be quiet. Just a girl. Look, it is okay. Again, on Sunday, okay, the live we had on Sunday, I was not upset with anybody because everyone's opinion matters. Okay, I mean mine is the most important, but y'all's matter too. But no, I was not upset. Okay, and I think I probably needed a Snickers. I don't know, but it's okay. It is okay. It was funny to me, but that's why I was like, but I didn't cuss nobody out. I just said, "How did we get here?" You know what I'm saying? Could we drink on? We might drink on Thursday. We might. We might. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I might get some little vodka, little 1800. I don't know. Okay. But again, we're gonna let it be. But yeah, hi to all the peoples and whatnot. But let's get started on the topics. I want to be done by 11. That is a real y'all. That is a real thing. Okay, I told myself, I said, Jaylee, if you can just go on there and stick to the topics, you know, and you can and don't be talking for 18 minutes on one thing. Okay, I know you're gonna cuss Amber Rose out, but do it in 45 seconds. Okay, don't cuss her out 5 minutes. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't laugh at Jussie Smollett for 18 minutes. No, laugh at him for 2 minutes and that's it. Okay, so it's 9:40. I'm gonna try my best to be done by 11, maybe 11:15, maybe make it a full 2 hours. Okay, but we shall see. Anyway, and I put the topics in order and all that. Okay. I mean, you know, the reason I take so long to, you know, speak to everybody because I know once I'm reviewing, once I'm talking and I'm going through things, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, focus on each person comment at that point in time because I get distracted. I'll get distracted. So I'll be trying to make sure, okay, that I can say, hey y'all, how y'all doing in the beginning. You know, in the beginning. Not at 6:40 there. We're not going on LA time. No. Okay. But y'all, let's get started. Okay. And again, if you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And if you watch the replay, y'all know the hype of the video. And if YouTube did not tell y'all I was live until 30 minutes after I start, that's not my fault. It's y'all fault. I can't do it. It ain't on me. Okay. The sports editor made sure to give me his sports commentation. Girl, is that a word? No, it's not commentary. What's my girl? Am I that tired? Commentary. I'm saying great myself back to him. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do something because I don't know why you're not a moderator. And I kept trying to add you on the back end through the back door, and I couldn't. But not your name is here. I want to make sure. Hold on. I feel like okay. You should be a special moderator now. I don't know. Your wrench may change. I don't know if your wrench color will change. And I'm like, why can't I do to him what I need to do to him on this thing? And now I have done it. But I had to wait to see your name to do it. Anyway, child my love topic. And I'm like, I'm sorry. She have a comment the Sunday, y'all. Look, I be trying my best not to catch y'all comments. I be trying to let y'all rock. Cause y'all know if you catch me on the wrong day, child, and I'm like, oh, what did so and so say? I don't like it. I be trying my best to not, you know, infiltrate nobody comments and whatnot. I be leaving it be and stuff. Anyway, let's get into some topics, y'all. I don't fit ignore all y'all. First of all, white folks key. What is going on? So inmates overpower guards and briefly take over North Carolina jail. First of all, how does the prisoners overtake the guards? Like, don't they got guns? inmate briefly, and what's briefly? It's briefly an hour, a day, okay? Briefly took over part of a jail in eastern North Carolina early Monday after overpowering the correctional officers, okay? Per the people at the prison, 2 guards were held hostage while a third escaped. Oh, the third one left other 2. Look, they can kill you. They're not gonna kill me. I gotta go. And how? Anyway, the third one was smart. Following now, how you negotiating with the prisoners? Following negotiation, the 2 guards and 80 inmates were released, leaving 8 inmates inside the facility. Hours later, state and federal law enforcement officers regained control of the jail. All inmates and staff have been accounted for, and those who were injured, they was beating people up. I feel like when I think of, I have not been to prison. That's not my forte. But I think of prison, I feel like how would the inmates overpower the guards if the prison has them in prison? Like, wouldn't, because I feel like no wing is free. Well, unless you have guards in a wing and you just have 1 or 2 guards in that wing, and then the inmates are like roaming around, but that's still dumb. Because what you gonna do? You in prison. It's stupid to think that if I'm in prison, I'm gonna hold people hostage, but to get what? More time? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And either the guards need to be paid more money to get more training to be able to whoop some ass. Because to me, if the prisoners took over a prison, unless the guards is out here raping and maiming the prisoners and it's a retaliation, y'all can't be taking control of the prisons. In on Mayor of Kingstown, in that show, which is a very good show, I think the last season is coming up. That was a crooked ass jail. That was a very crooked jail. Okay, right. 80 inmates and 3 guards is insane. To me, I think for every 10 inmates, it should be 2 guards. At least. Unless it's 80 in the full prison. And because let's say they had if one wing of the prison was being held hostage, okay, and they have the other wings that isn't holding anyone hostage, but they locked up in their cell, okay. So they locked up in their cell, and no one can get out because everybody is on pause. But I just feel like I would child for what? The jail had any inmates, but there seemed to be a short staff of people. If the prison short staff, let them out. Look, if you are a killer, if you have committed any violent offense, stay in prison. If you have, so that means murder, raping, all that stuff, assaults, that stuff, stay around there. If you in prison for some traffic tickets, if you in prison for selling little weed, let them out. Once you don't have enough guards to house the prisoners, it should be at that point, hey, which prisoner here don't really need to be here? Which prisoner here put their ass on a 20-year parole probation, get them an ankle monitor or whatever, but they do not need to be housed in the prison. We don't have enough staff to house them. And the only people who should get out are drug dealers. Okay? Non-violent drug offense people. Okay, scammers who stole someone's credit card, blocked them from having any use of the internet. But I feel like anybody who has a non-violent crime, okay, who is not a danger to society, okay, who was only around there because they either sold some little drugs. And I don't mean if you had, 18,700 pounds of cocaine, leave them around there. But little weed, if you had less than a little pound, let them out. let them out, okay? But I just feel like prison should not hold spaces for people if there are not enough guards to guard them. There should be a rule. Hey, once there are more prisoners and guards, we have to have some program in place that says who can we let out, and only the weed dealers. Let the weed dealers out. That's it. But everybody else stay up in there. Because I still don't think anyone who sold weed should even be in prison because it's legal now. Now, if you had that heroin, that cocaine, hey, maybe leave Pablo and Escobar up there, okay? But if two men of them sold some weed, let their ass out. Anyway, I'm like overpowered. Okay. I seen this on TikTok. Okay, and I said, hold up. So I can't play because the music is music. Y'all, they're in the hallway. First of all, I'm not even opening up my door. Okay, I'm not even opening up my door. One of two things are about to happen. Okay, one, I'm calling the police immediately. Okay, and the moment any of them hoes walk up to my door, I gotta shoot and kill you, cause I fear for my life. Cause them four hoes outside, they finna jump me. They finna kick my door in. Anybody who was outside in the hallway of an apartment complex having a party, oh, you wanna die, don't you, bitch? Anytime you bring the speaker outside of your neighbor's door, oh, you better make some. Oh, y'all want to kick my door in? Oh, he want to go to jail too. Oh, at this point, okay. I've always said to him, I don't know the reason anyone would have an AK-47. This is a reason to have an AK-47. Anytime somebody is at your door, kicking in the door, bitty bitty bum bum. Because if you are trying to kick in at that point, it's hey, you want to die, and whoever's outside with you gotta die too. Anyone, because again, I can't play the opposite. She just basically stop playing. Now they makes the person that she look, girl. Let me go on TikTok because I didn't see all of that earlier. Okay, but I feel like anytime anyone is at your door and they're acting a plum D fool and they are trying to antagonize you and they are trying to get up under your skin, bitch. Anytime that is the plot and the plan of the peoples, okay, cool, bitch. Now you want to fight. Now you want to fight. And anytime they start to kick your door, if you outside my door playing music that loud and you are trying to antagonize me, I have the right to spray outside. I would not have even sprayed mace. Bitch, I'm spraying the Raid fly spray. Okay, I'm the whole Raid fly spray right on you hoes. Cause it lingers in the air. I ain't gonna make you hoes, I'm gonna fly you anyway. Okay. But the moment some dude, and the fact that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5, 6 people in the hallways, and why you nasty bitch, why would you lick the camera? You know she look ass. Anyone's ass. She sell cooch for $25. Okay, for 2 looses in the Kit Kat. Okay, for a bottle of Corona. Anybody out here licking a stranger's camera on the outside, okay? She sucked dick for dollars. 2 of them. Okay, my point is, you old tackhead assholes. I'm not trying to be nice. I just don't understand the point of antagonizing someone, and when y'all end up dead, then your moms want to cry. Oh, not my baby. My baby ain't do nothing. Oh my God. Oh my. Your baby was outside my door, bitch, blasting music at 2 a.m. I don't know what time it was. What time does this thing say? Was it 1753? Is that wait? Cause I don't know. I can't think of military time. It says 1733. Is that 5:30? I think it's 5:30. But y'all want to play music in the hallway? Well, then let me spray y'all. Y'all want, because why would you not? Oh, you want to come with my door? Okay. And the fact that they know it's a camera, and then he is trying to kick in. My thing is, okay, let's say you kick the door in. Let's say your feet worked and the door was kicked in. What are you finna do? So now y'all finna kick in my door, breaking and entering, and maybe assault me or kill me. Again, at this point, chitty chitty bang bang, bitty bitty bum bum. You gotta go see Jesus or the devil. I don't know where you're going. Don't know. Now, I saw this on the TikTok. Okay, I just happened to see that it was also on the eye of the eye of the G's. Okay, now it did show that she eventually got a little befriending order. Okay, against these hoes. This all happened this month. Sheriff, do the restraining order for Pookie and Ray Ray and them. Bitch, restraining order. The fact that all this is happening is crazy to me.
No, we got a bottle at the fucking bar, bitch. Cardi, mommy. I'm mad I left my keys in that car. I'm completely locked out.
If she gotta pee, bitch, go pee.
Okay, no.
It's weird. Just weird people doing weird shit. Why you keep having conversations and parties in the hallway?
Girl, don't nobody be doing a bitch ass thing.
Bitch, you on camera.
Pussy, this bitch wanna start some motherfucking problems for what? Bitch, don't nobody do shit to you.
Bitch, you're on camera.
I'm on my motherfucking business.
Bitch, you're on camera.
No, that's not about to happen. Why can't we all have a conversation?
No, because I'm talking to her. I'm talking to her. I'm talking to her. You're
Now that must be the manager.
about to get you're gonna get a violation for interference with management. Don't do that. Go into your apartment.
This is a mutual problem, though.
Listen,
This is a problem between me and her.
I talk to you and I'm talking to her.
I have never been shit to that bitch.
Bitch, you're on camera.
Of course I don't say that hoe. It's cool, I don't give a fuck about no violation. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn violation. What? No, this bitch will fuck pulling out when they come back out. Oh, they don't think about this. They do a motherfucking mansion. I don't give a fuck, you bitch. That bitch pulling out me. Simple. Is that bitch? I don't want to know.
But you know what? See, we watch this stuff, and first of all, that lady.
She is a goddamn liar. She is a motherfucking liar, is what she is.
Because, man, you're on camera, messing with this girl. Being a noisy neighbor on purpose.
I ain't never had before, dog, so I'm praying for. She a nigga waiting for you. I can choose banging.
If they on the stairs. They have speakers on the stairs. I'm going to jail that day. I'm walking out with a baseball bat. I'm swinging on everybody. Okay, him give my bail. Well, he gonna say you was stupid. My point is, get my bail money together. Mama, Karla, him, give my bail money. Okay, get my bail money because it would not, child. It could not. I cannot believe.
You're a bully. You ain't bully a bitch like me. I'm the bully.
Anyway, I just had to show y'all the extra stuff that was on the TikTok. Because this only shows, the one altercation of them, trying to kick her door. But again, I am a full-fledged believer. Y'all know me. I don't like no noise. Okay? And what I mean by that is I don't like no excessive, disrespectful, I'm trying to antagonize you noises. And I know apartment living sucks sometimes. And it only sucks when people are like this and they're inconsiderate. Okay, those kind of here in my city, we have quiet hours. You know what I'm saying? And even if it ain't quiet hours, if anything is excessive, you can call the non-emergency police and they come and say, "Hey, cut that down." And if there are 3 reports of any tenants having the police come to their house for noise violations, they can get evicted. If this was where I lived, I'm not even opening up my door. I'm calling every single time. Come get them before I kill them. They try to kick my door in. Come get them before I kill them. But the moment old dude started kicking at the door, and whoever get hit, get hit. Whoever get hit, and my thing is, I would never get hit. You wanna know why? Because I would not ever be hanging around someone that's ghetto and ratchet and this stupid and rude. Never. If this was my friend group, but I'm leaving. I don't have friends who lick doorbells and lick cameras on the outside. I don't have that. So I would never get hit. But if this was where I stayed and I knew I had these kinds of disrespectful neighbors, I'm get you a gun and just wait and have target practice. Because I fear for they were trying to kick in my door. If anyone is kicking in your door, that is a main reason to open fire out of protection. And don't open your door. Don't open. There were people across the hall partying. I asked them to be quiet. I sprayed some raised bug spray because they was flying around outside. And then I heard my door being kicked in and I opened fire. I fear for my life. Or I killed 10 people. May peace be with them. Anyway. If you live somewhere and you have neighbors like this, get you a good old CPL or CPL. Yeah, CPL. They call it carrying pistol. Is it called a CPL? Get your permit for whatever and start blasting. And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Because anybody who was around that wants to get hit. If it was fun and games in that hallway, bitch, I hope a fun and game in the hospital. Okay? Yeah, a license to carry. Okay? I think you have to wait for the door to open for them to step in. Well, no. If someone is kicking in your door, you have the right to assume that you are under attack. I think the only way you can shoot through a door is if you feel like you are in like mortal danger. And with this camera footage, self-defense. self-defense. I don't want to wait for anyone to bust down my door. I don't want my door bust down. I want to go to bed tonight. So I do think if the guy had never came up and kicked the door, you can't shoot the door at that point. But once they're kicking in your door, and you know that it is 6 people outside who are drunk and belligerent and trying to come and attack you, bitty, bitty, bomb, bomb. Okay, bitty, bitty, bomb, bomb. I fight out in court. I asked them to go away. They didn't. I sprayed some fly spray. They ain't leave. I then heard my door being kicked in. I let off 2 shots. Pow, pow. And it hit whoever. I let off 2 warning shots. Pow, pow. I let off 6 warning shots. Cause not to bitch. First of all,
not on my watch.
Don't play with me. Crazy. Why folks put stuff in me was food. 3 Wendy's employees in South Carolina arrested. Okay, after allegedly pulling food from the trash, spitting on it, then serving it to a complaining customer. First of all, they look like they always do that. Okay. They look like they always do that. Okay. And whenever I go to a restaurant and I get my food, I look at it. I look at it. I'm like, I want, because I am nice when I order my food. I'm very, very nice. Okay. I don't play with people in my foods at all. Okay. So if I was to get my food, because if food from the trash if I go to a Wendy's, if my food look old, I want more food. I don't want my food. I went to Wendy's. I wanted an icy. I got me an icy Coke and cherry, and I got me some fries and chicken rings. And it was a long wait in the line or whatever. And the car ahead of me took a long time. And I was parked at the other window. I then get to the main window. No. In fact, no. The guy came to the other window to get my food and have me pay for it. And he handed me the bag. I said, "Sir, has this food been sitting this whole time?" Because the bag was warm. I'm like, "Has this food been sitting the whole time, or was it just made?" He said, "Oh no, it's been sitting. You want fresh food?" Why the fuck would I not want fresh food? I said, "Yes, I want fresh food." I'm like, "I don't know why you didn't bring the food 10 minutes ago." And it was just no way for me to plot the drive through. Why would you have my food sitting for 10 minutes when I'm sitting at the window to get food? And I'm like, "Yes, I want fresh food." Now I ain't been back to Wendy's since that day. For one, not Wendy's, to White Castle. But my food, it came out fresh. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, but I'm like, I hate dumb shit, but I would never be rude to someone. Okay. Per report, the customer visited Wendy's back in May, requested a refund after having an issue with her order. Employees told her they would remake the food, okay, and handed her what she believed was the fresh order. Okay. After leaving and eating some of the food, she received a call where she allegedly received a call from someone at the restaurant. Telling her not to eat it, claiming employees had taken the food from the trash and spit in it. What? She later called the store and spoke with the manager, who allegedly confirmed the incident and told her employees they've been written up. First of all, if you have employees who are spitting in food and taking food from the trash can, they should be fired, not written up. Okay, Aaliyah Shantae Sanders, 23, Trinity Lachelle Rice, 19, and Shadayla Crystal Holly was arrested. All of them were charged with tampering with human and drug product or food. Girl, first of all, I'm catching hoes outside. I am. I don't know what makes anyone. You know how much of a disgusting person you have to be to purposefully want to give someone's food you spit in out the trash. You are a vile human being, and I hope your cootie swells up, I hope your asshole closes up, I hope your feet have athletes for forever. Because why would you do that? Now, when it's confirmed they no longer work for the company, either way go, show them everywhere because they should never be able to work they should never be able to work at any restaurants ever. They should not be able to work anywhere where they have to deal with the public. Okay, they should only be able to work as a custodian, mopping up throw up at a prison on Rikers Island in the wintertime or the dead of winter. I mean, why would you anyway? Bitch, no. Again, watch how you treat people. Karma comes real fast. A Sprouts customer is a farmer's market. A Sprouts customer's card gets declined after calling the cashier. She accused the worker too slow, a bitch. Now, why she gotta be a bitch?
Doing too much fucking talking. I know. No, I asked you a question, bitch. And you should answer it. Doing all of that. All of it.
I feel like if you work at a location, once a customer is calling you bitches and hoes and sluts, you should be able to deny them service. Okay, once you work somewhere and the customer is calling you bitches, hoes, once they're cussing at you or whatever, you should be required to say, 1 second, manager, and the manager should come and say, hey, we are rejecting your business. Please leave. Okay, I'm just saying. Your card declined. Your card declined.
I have plenty of that. Good for you. My card declined.
So the first card declined.
Not working.
And the second card declined.
And you're not. You are just an ugly. Decline.
First of all, I feel like she has stolen credit cards. Because how do you have 3 cards to use? The first 2 declined. I know your cards. Can I see your ID, ma'am? Yeah, we have to. Once one card declined, we have to see the ID first to be sure you're using your card. Declined. You can't be out here being rude to folks if you don't have the funds to pay what you're paying for. Okay, you calling her bitches and hoes and she's slow. Your card declined. Uno, dos, tres. Again, y'all stop being mean to people at their job. For what now? For what? Crazy people do crazy things. Sir, let go of the car.
911. Call 911.
You know how crazy you have to be to hold on to the window of a moving car?
Oh, you're running him over. Call 911. Call 911. Call 911. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Huh? Call 911. Call 911.
Sergio!
Call 911.
I see. Is it worth? Look. It can't be that bad.
Call 911.
Thank you.
That's a strong window. They had to run some tolls over.
Oh
my God.
Oh, you're running him over.
Y'all have to learn. Whatever the dick, the vagina, the dildo, whatever it is, it ain't worth it. Okay? You out there holding on to a car, breaking up. Girl, now what is wrong with people? Okay? What is going on? So the altercation took place Tuesday afternoon. The man who was identified as 49-year-old Alfredo Salvio or Zico, girl, left his vehicle in the middle of the streets and began throwing things at another vehicle, cursing at one point, even running up and hanging on the car. Crazy. They say he vandalized the vehicle without provocation and made threats toward the driver. He probably was fucking. He was arrested for suspicion of vandalism, making criminal threats, and throwing an object at a vehicle with intent to cause bodily injury. They probably got him fucking. Because why you beat up a car for no reason? What for what? Girl, it's too hot for that. Okay? Too hot for that. Okay. Yeah. Family drama, right or wrong. Y'all have a right or wrong. Woman's hair baby daddy family will not remove the pictures of the kids that she don't want around there.
I don't want my kids associated with their dad's family anymore. Not a single person in that family. I go to you people's pages and I see y'all got my kids as y'all cover photos. And I ask you nicely, I'm gonna put the screenshot of exactly what the fuck.
Okay, let's read it. Let's read it. May 10th at 4:15. Happy Mother's Day. 1:36 p.m. Please remove the cover photo of my kids. I don't want them associated with the Bates anymore. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good day, hon. Delete that shit and all your delusions. Being a grandma. Thank you. Girl, bye. Stop texting me. Block me. Not the grandma. You the grandma?
Like I said, right here, if I ask you nicely to take it down, one, why not just take it down? Two, how the fuck are y'all going to sit here and tell me that ain't got nothing to do with me?
The fact that it looked like an old dried up rag is on the hanger make me feel like, girl, take that rag down, get a new one.
Are you people fucking nuts? Are you people? You people really are fucking delusional. You guys are delusional, but I'm the miserable. I'm the miserable one. Don't do shit for my motherfucking kids. Yeah, you might buy some motherfucking clothes here and there. I can count on.
So do they do nothing for the kids, or do they buy clothes for the kids now and again? That's two different things. I want to figure it out.
One motherfucking hand. In the 4 years that I've had 2 kids by this man, what all these people have done for my kids.
So if you had 2 kids in 4 years, and in the 4 years, the family or the daddy ain't did shit, why you had a second one? I always wonder, when the nigga don't do the man, when a person don't do right by the first baby, why have a second one? Because if in 4 years, if in 4 years, they've only bought clothes 5 times, that means they weren't doing shit the first time. And by they, I mean the daddy and his family. But you had a second baby.
Right, I done did more for his fucking family that they than ever did for my 2 kids.
Well, hold on now, because girl, what that means is
it's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Because why take money out your pocket for a nigga's family who ain't helping you and your kids? Okay. Also, take down the leopard skin rugs off the shower handle. Okay. put them things in the regular washer dryer. Okay.
Bitch, she calling me again. Hold on.
I never understand people who come to social medias upset. We don't even know you. We don't know them. And you have been fussing. I'm trying to find her on TikTok. I'm gonna find her on TikTok, child, because you complaining about them family members who ain't doing nothing for them children, child. But we don't know you. We don't know them. We can't force them people to take your kids down. That ain't our fight. And I get it. You the mama, them your kids. You don't want the family to put up the kids. Okay. But this is my thing. I'm a firm believer in if you take up, because it seemed like, as she said, I don't want the kids associated with the Bates family no more. Meaning before today, the family had pictures up of the kids and whatever, and you ain't minded. Okay. If I've already posted pictures of the kids, if I have my own photos of the kids and then my grandkids, my nieces, or whatever it may be, you can't then come to me and then say, hey, take down what you had up for the past 4 years. Bitch, get off my face. Whatever beef you had with my brother or my uncle or my son ain't got shit to do with me. But why is you on a tick of the talks? Okay? Why? Y'all, got me. This probably gonna be here to 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Disagreed with me telling my baby dad's mom to take my kids off her cover photo because those are her grandkids too, and she's entitled to use their photos. I just realized everybody who thinks like that, one is probably either an abuser or is currently being abused.
What?
Or they're just shallow-minded because they haven't experienced that yet. But let me tell you something. I didn't tell her to delete every picture off of her Facebook, off of any of their social media, like I actually wanted to. I just asked her to simply take down the cover photo because her using the cover photo is her trying to display that there is a deeper relationship with those kids than it actually is.
But only you, girl, look. I get her stance. I'm the mama. Y'all don't do nothing, so don't post my children. I know people, and I'm not gonna say no names of, and I'm not gonna. I know people who post pictures of kids they ain't seen in a while, who they don't have any real relationship with. I don't give a fuck. I know you ain't shit as a family member to that kid. You know you ain't shit to that kid. But if you want to post a picture to have the other world think you was a great grandma, granddad, aunt, uncle, cousin, niece, sister, brother, whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And if you know someone is not really in your kid life and they're posting old pictures, bitch, why care? Why care? And that don't mean that anyone's been abused. It means, girl, I don't go, fuck them people.
Her relationship with my kids is surface level. It's shallow. And it's
so fuck them people.
It's frustrating because they don't actually put in a real effort to see the kids. For everybody that disagrees.
So, okay. That's her example. If they don't have that kind of relationship, what the fuck does a picture on Facebook even matter? If you don't have no access to my children, but you have a picture of my kids up from 2 years ago, bitch, I don't care. I don't care. My point is sometimes it's not worth the fight. Okay? It ain't worth the fight. if the pictures was already up, but now you just feel like, you know what, I don't want to fuck with y'all no more. I've been with your son for 4 years. Y'all done put up pictures and this and that and that and this, but I no longer want to be associated with y'all. I fully get her point in that. However, ma'am, you can't make anybody take down a fucking Facebook post. You can't. And trying to force them to do it, trying to fuss at them to do it, will only stress you out. Pull your edges out, child, your eyebrows like all is for what? You can't fight with foolishness. This how petty I am. I purposefully, because based off this, okay, people post pictures they got other people's pages. Never seen the kids. On my personal page, and y'all, in some, because I post little pictures of me and like DJ on my page, but on my personal page, I only post pictures of me with the person. So you can't take my picture, bitch, because I'm in it. You can't. So I'm a personal. I'm that petty. For people who have family members who want to act like they cool to kids, my suggestion is only post photos of you with said person, you with said child. So that way, no one can take your picture for their own. If they do, you in it and they not. And if her aggravation is his family does not have a relationship with my children, however, his mama has pictures of my kids up as if she grandma of the year. Well, guess what? Most people know she not. You wanna know why? Because most folks in that same family don't see the kid either. So the only one that's up there high and bothered is you. They grind and live their kid-free life, man, and you up here fussing on fucking TikTok. Hug the person. Do this. My point is, I get you the mama, and you want folks to respect your opinion and what you want in your wishes, but you can't fuss and fight with crazy. And if the kids is 4 years old and they ain't did shit in 4 years, girl, they gonna say fuck you and fuck them kids too. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's move on. Los Angeles man, okay, arrested after reportedly shooting news cyclists with a BB gun. Now, why would you do that?
Charges after allegedly shooting 2 people with a BB gun at a naked bike riding event in downtown LA. This happened around 11 this morning near the intersection of Temple Street and North Alameda Street.
Now, how naked were they? Because when I think of a bike, I know what a bike looks like. And a bike does not have the seating that coincides with nakedness, okay? I feel like the vagina would be sitting right on the seat, and that can be weird. Okay, with the balls spread, I just feel like, was they naked? Were they like naked? Or just titty naked? It's a difference. The naked means ain't no bottoms on. Okay, if you're just titty naked, you know.
Police say a male suspect dressed in all black and riding a scooter fired the BB gun at the nude cyclist. 2 victims were treated for lacerations at the scene. The suspect will be charged with assault of a deadly weapon, and more charges are pending.
Because BB guns hurt. I think when I was a kid, my crazy ass cousins did I ever get shot with a BB? I think so. Maybe they didn't shoot me. But I feel like I got hit with a paintball thing, not a BB gun. But I know maybe I don't know. I don't know. I maybe got hit with a BB gun as a child. I can't remember. My point is, I know BB gun bullets hurt. Okay. But why y'all naked riding a bike?
Charges after allegedly shooting 2 people with a BB gun at a naked bike riding event in downtown LA. This
because why y'all naked?
Happened around 11 this morning near the intersection of Temple Street and North Alameda Street. Police say a male suspect dressed in all black and riding a scooter fired the BB gun at the nude cyclist.
I mean, you can't be shooting at nude people outside, but why are y'all nude right up? Isn't being nude against the law outside? So how did the nude cyclist get the police escort to be titties and balls naked outside? I'm confused. I am fully confused. I just don't, for what? The annual World Naked Bike Ride is an international event held in cities across the globe to promote bicycle safety, body positivity, and awareness of cyclist rights. What does being naked have to do with riding a bike? Participants are encouraged to ride as bare as they dare, but nudity is optional. What's the I get cyclist rights because you want to be able to ride your bike freely from A to B. Cool, I'm fine. But why y'all naked? Again, don't go shooting at naked people, but I'm still wondering why the fuck was they being naked is weird, okay? Because at home, look, I am a whatever anyone FaceTimes me, I'm always naked. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm at least titty naked. Okay, I feel like at home, if you're able, you know, if you live alone, if you're your man or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and the kids around, you know, be free. Clothes is too much, you know. But I feel like I would never say, hey, let's go do this naked outside. It's like, no, in bikes, the seats, unless they all had bucket seats, unless every cyclist had their bike seat made for naked ass, vagina, balls, and penis, that's just weird. And if, let's say, I'm walking down the street with my 2-year-old child and my child sees a whole open vagina, dick and ball dangling, it's weird to me. Okay, anyway, I'm glad no one was hurt her, but you know me doing that dumb shit. Okay, again, this is y'all. I blame the parents, but let's listen. Okay, about the parents who demand stricter rideshare rules for minors after their 11-year-old son with autism was found in a TSA line after taking an Uber to the airport because he was trying to fly to Japan.
Hi, are you the Uber?
Who packed a suitcase?
This video shows 11-year-old Jamel Johnson getting into an Uber at 5:55 a.m. without any parent supervision. His parents say they woke up in a panic when they realized their son, who has autism, wasn't at home.
It was a feeling I wouldn't want any other mother, father, parent, brother, sister, aunt, uncle to ever experience. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know where my son was.
When they checked their security
the fact that he packed a suitcase
camera, they saw the black car pull up and their son get in with a suitcase.
At that point, you know, we're literally in frantic mode at that point.
When Jamel's dad called his missing phone, Port Authority police at JFK answered.
And they had found him because he was trying to get on he was on the TSA line.
I wanted to go to Fukuoka, Japan.
The parents say their son has autism and running away from home isn't uncommon with kids on the spectrum, but they're angry at how far an 11-year-old got without anybody stopping to question him.
Guess who didn't stop him? His mom and the daddy. His mom and the daddy. The fact that that boy know how to get an Uber. He knew to pack a suitcase. Okay. He knew to ask the Uber, hey, are you St. John, the Uber driver? Okay. That boy is smart. Okay. So don't when people toss in an autism piece, like, oh, that boy and every kid with autism is not like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He is extremely clever to have booked an Uber, told the Uber where to go to the airport. He knew the airport address. Okay, so do I agree that Uber maybe should say, hey, where your parents at? Yes, Uber can possibly say, hey, we can't ride you without a parent, whatever. I get that. But sir, y'all let him leave. What time was his flight?
He looks like a child. Why would you let him get in your car and pull off?
Uber itself needs to be more mindful of not just allowing anyone to get into their vehicles.
The Port Authority said in a statement to News 12 that the boy was found by staff around 6:30 a.m. at JFK's Terminal 1. Police took him to their post, had emergency services check him out, and found him to be fine.
It was not scary. I feel worse, nervous, but I'll be fine. I was thinking I'll be fine.
He gonna do it again tomorrow.
You know, this could have been a different story. This could have ended totally different.
Uber has a strict no minors policy unless they're with an adult. It's unclear why Jamel was allowed to get into the Uber on his own. We reached out to the rideshare and are waiting for more information, but the Johnsons are in touch with their trust and safety department in Valley Stream, Nassau County. Jenna Ray Gartner, News 12.
The fact that the boy was found at the TSA line at 6:30 in the morning, that boy booked the first flight out. Okay, he said, fuck it. He probably had to leave the house at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport, and it's bright as hell outside, to get to the airport in time for the flight. Now, I might need not book a ticket. Okay. They say he ordered an Uber by himself, traveled to JFK by himself, okay, and was in the TSA security line in the Terminal 1. Okay. You know, the TSA airport people did the right thing. Hey, where your parents at? What's going on? Okay. To me, I blame the parents. Yes, Uber could have said, hey, you can't ride with us where your parents at. Yes, Uber could have done that, but you can't depend on other people to protect your child. If your child likes to run away or get away, whatever his autism thing is, cool. Y'all should have a lock on the door that's too high for him to reach. If you know your child might want to book a flight to Japan, okay, he might want to book him an Uber, okay, that he might pack a fucking suitcase and get to the airport at 6:30 in the morning in TSA line. You should make sure every exit or entrance to your house has a lock too high for him to unlock the door. Okay, y'all should have an alarm on the house so that if the door is open, an alarm awakes y'all. Because who the fuck don't wake up with a goddamn suitcase dragging to the house at 5:30 in the morning? Yeah, he had an Uber Black. He said, I'm riding in style. Then, if he had, to me, and again, it seemed that he took a daddy phone. Because they found the phone at the airport. Y'all didn't get it. Because I don't do Uber. Don't they send a, don't they get charged for that? Like, would your card had a charge if you booked an Uber Black? Do they pre-charge you for the Uber Black? I just wonder. Heavy ass suitcase dragging, or you know they got hardwood floors. They got carpet. They have hardwoods. Remember that episode? It was an episode on Full House where Michelle and Stephanie got on the plane and thought it was going like across to San Francisco, like across across California, and this shit went to like Australia somewhere. You can't be doing that. You can't be. Little child bag pass. Are you John?
This video shows 11-year-old Jamel Johnson getting into an Uber at 5:55 a.m. without
5:55 a.m.
any parent supervision. His parents say they woke up in a panic when they realized their son, who has autism, wasn't at home.
What time did y'all wake up? If he left at 5:55, what time did y'all wake up? You can't blame Uber. You can't even blame the airport. That's y'all fault. I want to go to Japan. I wasn't scared. I was a little bit nervous, bitch. Girl, look, they round here. Where are my scamming ass bitches at? Right here. Fort Lauderdale woman arrested after allegedly taking statewide teaching exam for at least 3 educators. Went as far as for one of them dressed as a man. Girl.
Is 37-year-old Cassandra Knowles. The Florida Office of Statewide Prosecution says she's been busy over the last 2 years taking state education exams for people for hire.
She fraudulently took tests for other people, and now there are teachers right here in Broward County that have no business being in the classroom.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They did not get their proper certifications.
Knowles' arrest affidavit shows she took exams in person for at least 3 people who are currently employed by Broward County Public Schools. Investigators say Knowles went to great lengths to disguise herself to look like her customers.
She changed her hair, dress, and makeup to match that of the cheater for whom she was testing.
This put at the bottom, is she in blackface?
Knowles even dressed as a man to take.
She's in blackface.
Take an elementary education exam.
BCPS Superintendent Dr. Howard Hepburn says the school district will open its own investigation into the accused educators.
And when we identify those individuals, we're going to fire them immediately. I'm just going to be honest with you. We just don't tolerate people doing things the wrong way.
This is 30.
Can you imagine saying, "Hey, I want to be a teacher. I don't really have the knowledge to be one. Can you take my exam for me? I can't pass it. I mean, I'll pay you." Like, what do you think is going to happen if they find out? You're fired. You're fired. And now you're fired. She's in trouble. Y'all all might get some kind of jail or probation or whatever for the crimes. Why would y'all do that? For what? Okay, she charged $1,000 per exam, so she making money hand over fist. But I'm like, there are schemes and scams that I get that make sense. You know, again, if I'm a booster bitch, okay, cool. You got 18 kids, you want to sell 6 of them because you want to get credit for 3. Okay, I get it. You know, you're gonna sell your kid to Junebug and them, because Junebug and them ain't got that much money on their W-2s. Okay, so Junebug and them know they're gonna get a large refund for 1 kid. Give them 2 kids, double your money. Okay, pay the parent, you know, little 600, little 6. Okay, and then you making the rest. I get that kind of scheme scam. That's an innocent IRS tax fraud scam that happened for years back in the day. But why would you go and take exams for people to get a job, and when they look at you and look at the person, they're gonna say, "They ain't the same person"? And again, charging $1,000 is the crime worth? Is the hassle of the crime worth the money? Is it? Okay, and the bad thing is you're fucking up your stuff and the other people's stuff too. Take the test, shows it can't be that fucking hard. I never understand people who do crime that can literally lead back to them. Okay, last dumbass shit. Bring me my food. This is why my food be late when I order DoorDash? Because you're up in the car fussing with your baby daddy. Okay, one records her baby daddy crashing out while they're DoorDashing because she asked him to respect her and contribute to her car payments since he used it more than her.
You're not gonna force me to talk at all. I don't have to talk. If you're gonna leave me in the car with no key, we break it up on my mama because you're being childish.
Okay, I won't leave you in the car.
Well,
with no
I will
key,
leave
but
me
let's have a
alone.
conversation
Record it.
at a
I
nice
don't want
tone.
to talk to her, and I'm telling her to go behind her business.
Why are you
She's still
yelling and
messing
spitting
it.
on
She's
me?
still
Stop.
messing with me. Record it. You're still
This
messing
is
with me.
my car,
Get
by
out
the
my
way.
face.
This
I don't
is
have
my
to get out the
car.
car.
Nigga, it's my car.
I don't have to get out the car because you mad.
This is my
You mad for what? And I'm losing right now because I'm yelling. That's what you want me to do.
Stop. I want you to stop
That's what you
yelling.
want me to do.
No, I want you to stop yelling.
I'm mad right now, so you winning.
I'm not fussing with no nigga in my car while he wearing a goddamn wife beater.
You feed off shit like that. That's why I want to get away from you, bro. I'm not about to crash for you, bro. I'm not about to crash for you, bro. I'm not.
I want to get away from you, but I won't get out your car.
About to crash for you, bro.
Terrible and embarrassing.
So guess what? Guess what? When we leave here, we're done. We don't have to be together. Record it. You know how many fucking recordings I got in my phone to you, bro? Record it.
Who driving?
The fuck? And show your bitch ass people. I don't give a fuck.
You calling my people bitch
I don't
ass
care.
people? Why are
Yeah,
you doing
nigga,
that? I
straight
haven't
up.
said nothing about
Straight up,
you or your
nigga, get out
people
my
at
face,
all.
bro. Leave me alone.
So my people are
You
bitch
can't
ass
force
people.
me to talk, nigga.
So my people are
I don't want
bitch
to have
ass
no
people.
conversation.
So my people are
Fuck,
bitch
nigga.
ass people? So that's how you feel?
Bro, I don't care.
I've
like
never
I said,
said
bro, I don't
anything
care.
about you or
You're
your
not
people.
gonna force me to talk,
You
bro.
calling my people bitch
You're not
ass
gonna force
people?
me to talk.
I never wanted to.
All right, well, get out the
But
car
you're
and go
gonna
do
be
your
an
order.
Is the food in the car? You have my order? And y'all don't bring my goddamn food?
Oh, if you're gonna be around
Get
me
out
and
the door.
respect me,
Get out the
that's all
car
I'm
and do your
asking
order.
for.
Get out the car and do your order. Why you want to sit in my face?
I am
Why you
asking
want to
for
sit in my
respect.
face?
I'm asking for
Why
respect.
you want to sit
You're
in
in
my
my
face?
shit. You're in my
Why
shit,
you
so
want to
you
sit in
can
my
respect
face?
me.
First of all, if I'm fussing with somebody, if we in my car, you not gonna tell me to get out of my car. But I feel like when I do, you gonna steal it.
Why you want to sit in my face?
Why do you want to sit in my shit and disrespect me?
I ain't disrespect. I said I don't want to talk about
Okay,
something I
I
want
asked
to talk
for
about.
respect.
I said I want to talk about something I
Okay,
want to
but
talk
you're
about.
in my shit,
So you still
and
sit
you
in
don't
my
pay
face.
for it.
I don't have to talk. You can't force me to talk.
Okay, I'll shut up once you give me
You
half this car payment.
You look dumb.
Give me half the car payment then.
You can't record.
And then you can have the option to sit in my shit and not respect what I'm saying.
All right, bro. Hey, I'm done talking to you, bro. Record all you want to, bro.
Okay.
On my mama, I'm about.
Child, the bonnet, okay, the white beater, the hot fussing. Is the air on in the car?
I can record your ass. I got plenty more on my phone, so we can do the same shit.
That's
record.
fine.
Okay, bet. Yeah, right here, live.
That's
yes,
fine.
on my mom. Yes, she want to see her record, y'all. She want to see her record. Motherfucker want to record because I don't want to talk about something she don't want to talk about. Because I don't want to talk about something she don't want to talk about. She want to put me out the car or take the key out the car. She want to take the key out the car. It's summertime because I don't want to talk to her.
I never said
Yeah,
that.
I bet. Now we gonna share a recording. Show your dumb ass, you dumb, bro. You childish. You used to doing shit like that with that 8 years younger than you, nigga.
No, I'm not.
You.
Never
Nigga,
done this.
you used to doing that shit with that nigga.
They still fussing, y'all.
8 younger than you. 8 years younger. I'm not no child, nigga. I'm not about to keep doing this with your ass, bro. The fuck wrong with you, bro?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Cause why y'all? How old are y'all?
All I was asking for
Man,
was
get the
for
fuck out my
respect.
face, bro.
This is my
Why
car.
are you still sitting in my face?
This is my car.
I'm asking for my piece to go on your. You go do your order.
This is
you
not
still sitting in my
peaceful.
face.
Not you ask for peace in my car and want me to get out so you can calm down. Nigga, get out the car. Yo, he don't want to walk.
If you go in and do your order, you don't have to be in my face. You're supposed to be door dashing. Why the fuck are you still sitting in my face?
Why
are you sitting in my
disrespecting me in my
face?
car?
Why are you still sitting in my face?
You sitting here
I'm
spitting on
asking
me
for
and
my
threatening
space.
me and
If
all.
you was going in the store like you supposed to, you wouldn't be worried about me. Why you sitting in my face?
When y'all be ordering DoorDash and we be seeing the car that's sitting, now I know, oh, they sitting there fussing. You sitting there fussing?
We're arguing. What's the best thing you do? Finish DoorDash. You don't want to do that. You want to sit right here in my face, right?
You don't even know how to respect
I
me.
did. I'm glad you got to record. And I
Why
got
did
mine
all of
too.
this start?
And I got mine too.
Why did all this
Because you want
start?
to keep sitting in my face.
No.
Because you want to keep sitting in my face.
Because you got
Don't you
offended
got to order?
because I
Don't
asked
you got to order?
Because
Don't
you
you
got
gotta
mad
order?
because you didn't tell
Don't
me
you
that
gotta
you had
order?
already got paid.
Don't you got to order?
Now you're acting
Don't you
funny
gotta
because
order?
you have money.
Because you're trying to
You're
clock
being
me, bro.
stingy.
You're trying to clock me.
We have bills.
You're trying to
You've
clock
been
me.
living for free
Bro,
off of me, nigga.
So guess what, bro? We can break up, bro. If you feel like that, you
That
can tell
doesn't
anybody you
erase
want
the
to.
fact that
I'm
you
care. I
still
don't have
have
to be with you,
bills.
bro. I don't have to be with
So
you.
if you're
I
not
don't
going
have
to
to be
help
with
pay
you.
bills,
You're
then
not
get
gonna
out of the
milk me.
car.
You're not
You're not
gonna
going to help pay
You're
half
not
the
gonna
car
milk me.
payment.
You're
Get
not
out of
gonna
the
milk me.
car.
I said
I
I
don't
was
want
gonna help you,
everything.
but
My throat hurt watching them. Okay? My throat hurt. And they both look stupid. They both look dumb. Because she's upset that he won't pay bills, but he been ain't paying bills. Okay? He been ain't paying bills. If he ain't been paying bills all the time, he ain't gonna pay bills today. Okay? And he dumb fuck. Because he keeps saying, I won't get out there. I need to get out my face. She not even in your face, sir. And you won't get out because you don't want to walk home. Because you're already homeless. Okay, and what money did he get? How much was it?
You're not gonna tell me how to help you.
And I also
You're not gonna tell me how to help you.
What was number
You're
one
not
today?
gonna tell me how to help you.
For you
You're not gonna tell me how to help you.
Before
You're
the
not
bills.
gonna tell me how to help you. I'm gonna help you,
If you're
but
gonna
you
be
can't
in
tell me how
my
to help
car,
you.
then
I'm gonna help you, but you can't tell me how to help you. Bitch, give me some money. That's how you help me. Help me pay these bills. That's how you help me. You can't, girl.
you're gonna pay half of the car payment.
Bet. I won't never ask you for a ride, boy. We don't have to get it. Take me to get my stuff, bro.
Get out now.
Bro,
You
take me
don't,
to
I
get
don't
my
have to
stuff.
take you to any.
Not take me somewhere. No, get out. Use your money, use your feet, and beat the pavement.
The fuck?
I don't have to take you to
Like,
do
what,
anything.
bro? Lame.
All of this
That's
because
the only
I
power you got.
asked you
Leaving
a
me somewhere.
question.
That's
And
the
you
only
asked
power
me-
you got. You like to leave me somewhere.
I don't
get the
have that
police call and
power.
shit. You
No.
like to do shit like that.
You
Because
just
you know I'm a
raising your
nigga.
voice.
You
You're
know
being
they go.
ignorant.
You know they gonna
Ignorant.
arrest me.
Why her bonnet sideways? What kind of hairstyle she got? And why is she in DoorDash in a bonnet? Girl.
You're a female.
No, they're gonna
That's
arrest
what
you
females
because you're
doing.
stupid.
No, they're gonna arrest me because you're a female. You know what's gonna happen.
They're probably gonna
want
arrest
this
you because you're
reaction.
not
That's
level-headed.
you want.
No,
That's you
it's
want.
not. It's
I
not.
will go in the store and do your order, bro. Why you
Okay,
still
and
sitting
I'm
out
gonna
here?
drive my car when I
Okay,
get
drive.
back. And I'm not.
Drive.
If you're gonna continue
Drive.
to yell at me, then you're not gonna be in the
Drive.
car. Number one.
Drive.
And number two, if you're not gonna
Drive,
be an
bro.
adult and if you're not gonna communicate what's going on as far as the finances for this car that gets both of us where we need to go, then the car's not gonna run. Did you hear what?
Because if y'all ain't paying the bill, it's gonna get repoed. Okay. If he ain't paying the car note and you ain't paying the car note and y'all got bills and y'all both using the car to get to point A and point B, the car gonna get repoed.
What I said?
You heard what I said.
So all of
You
that,
heard
take
what I
me
said.
to this place,
You
take
heard
me
what I
that
said. You ain't
place.
gotta take me
It's
nowhere.
not
Bro,
happening
bro,
until
Denise,
the
you think I need
conversation
you,
is
bro?
had.
I don't need you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I
You
do not
need
need you,
God.
bro.
You need God.
I don't need you though.
That's fine.
I don't need you. So
Police. Police.
why the fuck is you telling me what
I
the
don't
fuck you
need
ain't gotta
you
do no
either.
more? You don't have to do it
Because
for
it's
me.
my shit,
I don't
nigga.
care.
I have the right.
You don't have to do
So
it for
if you're
me.
gonna be around
You
me
don't
and my
have
shit,
to.
then respect
You
it and respect
don't
me.
have to.
Simple.
You don't have to do nothing for
Okay,
me.
okay.
You
And here's the
choose to.
thing.
What the fuck is you talking
Okay,
about?
and I'm not gonna do it anymore if you're
don't.
gonna continue
Well,
to
don't
disrespect
then.
me.
Well,
Is
don't.
what I'm
But
saying,
don't
nigga.
then. Don't do shit for me, bro. I ask you to do nothing. You do what I'm saying.
All I
do what
ask you to do
I
is
don't care.
respect me. You
What
don't care about
I'm
that.
still arguing. Respect you because I don't want to talk to you about something.
You're disrespecting me because look at how you're treating me. Look at how you're
I'm
reacting.
disrespecting you because I don't want to talk about a conversation that you want to talk about.
Because nigga,
I don't want to talk about
you
it.
act funny.
Fuck, bro.
Every single time
Yeah,
you got
I'm glad
money
you got
in your
it recorded.
pocket, you
I'm
act
glad you got it
funny.
recorded.
If you know every time it's some money in his pockets, he acting funny, why do you act regular when he broke? You can't, there's only one time you can say to someone, you did this that one time and it pissed me off. You can't say every time you get some money you acting funny. So you know how he is. Why you mad now? We have to stop allowing men to treat us any kind of way. And instead of leaving when they treat us any kind of way, we want to fuss and argue about him treating us any kind of way. No, fuck you. You have no car. I'm paying on you're he's an extra bill. He's a dependent, bitch. Claim him on your taxes. If you are paying all the bills and he ain't paying shit, but he's there benefiting from your hard work, you're spending more money on an extra body. That's more food, more water, more lights, more electricity. Okay, more gas that you got from him. And girl,
I'm glad you got a quarter. You got my point on there. You can't force nobody to talk.
Actually,
I can't force you to do nothing. If I was to force you to do something, what? I'm gonna get in trouble, right?
Actually, I can force you to respect me in my space or leave.
You can't force anybody to respect you. You can't.
Those are your two options. You can respect me in my space
I told
or
you, I already
leave.
told you what can happen.
No. I'm telling you.
Why you gotta embarrass me and leave me somewhere?
You're embarrassing yourself.
Listen, why do you have to embarrass me and leave me and tell me to get out? Why you can't kindly take me to get my shit?
Because you don't know how to shut the fuck.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me cuss you the fuck out in your car and you should still take me where I gotta go. You know, don't embarrass me because I'm broke and destitute. Okay, got to beat my feet on the pavement.
Fuck up.
And drop me off.
Because you don't know how to shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
If
What's
you
so hard?
if you knew how to not raise your voice.
You gotta have the upper hand. You lame, bro.
When it comes to my respect, yes, I'm gonna have the upper hand.
But it ain't no disrespect if I don't want to talk about nothing you don't want to talk about.
You can't even say that without coming at me like this.
You can't force me to talk
about.
Well,
go talk to your mammy like this, because that's the fucking problem right then and there.
That is mama.
You can't force me to talk about a bitch ass thing. If I don't want to talk about it, it ain't coming out my fucking mouth.
That's fine.
The fuck?
Okay. But you can't sit here and deny the next person the right to react to that. You can make that decision, but you can't choose the consequences of that decision that you made. You can't choose the consequences of that decision that you made. So I think that you should keep that in mind.
I'm tired of admitting myself.
You should keep that in mind.
I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Can I have my space?
Can I have mine?
Can I have my? Okay, go in the store and do your order.
Like, come on now. No, this is my shit. This ain't your shit.
You to sit here and goddamn argue with me and go and do your order.
No. Can y'all imagine the folks in the restaurant watching this? I'm like, girl, you need to argue the whole time.
Oh, you're not gonna force me to talk at all. I don't have to.
I'm still wondering who driving. I'm assuming she in the driver's seat and not him. I'm assuming that. But y'all, that was a 7-minute long. The fact that he keeps saying her go get the order. You let someone's food sit in the restaurant for at least 7 minutes. Cause we don't know how long the actual argument went on. But you let somebody's food sit for 7 minutes. Fries cold, pasta cold, salad dry. Okay, spinach is all dried up. Icing melted in my watermelon lemonade from the Wendy's, bitch. Ice cream sundae then melted all on the thing. And you in a car with a nigga in a white beater, and you out there in your bonnet. Y'all both look destitute. What is wrong with people? Anyway, child, I'm gonna be done by 11, girl. We just not getting to the goddamn celebrities. Y'all take 30 seconds, okay? Take 30 good old seconds and whatnot. Like the video and come back, okay? And we are back. Okay, look, we only got the people on the thumbnail, so we can possibly be done by 11:13. Okay, 11:13. We're gonna try to be done by 11:13. So I can go and finish relaxing the rest of my day. Okay, wasn't it? I was like, girl, Lil Wayne. Okay, Lil Wayne was on the Revolt podcast, and Lil Wayne said he would only compete against himself in a versus because he wouldn't want to embarrass anyone.
Yeah. Your name has come up in versus conversations at various times.
Yeah, I heard about that. I told you, only thing I thought made sense if I was being involved in it would be, either for album Wayne versus mixtape Wayne, album Wayne or mixtape Wayne versus feature Wayne or something like that, you know. So I got too much material. And
Wayne
also
versus Wayne.
Wayne versus Wayne, because, you know, it's not that there's no artist that can stand. It's just that I'm too competitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I wouldn't want to embarrass no one. And if I am competing against whoever I'm competing against, I will embarrass you. I don't want to embarrass no one.
Now, Wayne, this was my exact thoughts. We could barely comprehend what the fuck he just said. Wayne probably can't remember the lyrics to a song he made when he was a hot boy. Okay. Also, I think people have to understand verse is not really about one person winning over the other. It really is about celebrating music from two artists or two groups and whatnot. I feel like Lil Wayne could go up against Jay-Z. It's a good matchup. Lil Wayne can actually go up against T.I. In my opinion, Lil Wayne could absolutely go up against T.I., and that would be an amazing battle. And I don't think either one could lose. They both have features on other people's songs. They both have a long catalog. I also feel like they both are competitive. I feel like song for song, just 20 songs, each. They both have 20 hits that we would love. But I think Lil Wayne's thought that, you know, he can only go up against himself is not, it's delusional, but it's also like delusional. Now, I know we've heard that Usher and like Chris Brown, you know, don't really want to do a versus or whatever. They can go up against each other. But again, I think once people realize it's not really a battle like that no more. It's supposed to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And if the people go into it with the right mindset for what it is and pick 20 hits, like don't put songs up that only some people like. I think it has to be hit. Ludacris already went up against either Nelly or T-Pain, so it can't be Ludacris. He's already been on it. They should only be people who have not done it. You know, even with Pretty Ricky and B2K, both Omarion and Pusha T had already done the R&B versions a couple years ago, but their group did not. So I don't think Ludacris will go up again. Because he's already done it. But I do feel like Lil Wayne could absolutely do a versus battle with T.I. or Jay-Z. Again, someone put up Carter versus Carter. You know, Sean Carter versus this is Dwayne Carter. What's Wayne's real name? I don't know. But you know, to me, it ain't about you embarrassing somebody else at all. I think if you did a versus where you had to rap your own lyrics, you would embarrass yourself because you would be too incoherent. And the fact that you did not participate in the fucking Cash Money versus No Limit versus, you already lost in my eyes. That still makes me upset. Okay. Anyway, but Wayne said, I'm going to embarrass you. You're going to embarrass yourself. Oh, did y'all watch Nemesis? I loved the Netflix series Nemesis. It got a season 2, y'all. Look, it is a creation from our girl, Courtney Kemp. You know, Courtney Kemp also created all kind of shows. Season 1 on Netflix was really, really good. I reviewed it. Y'all should go watch if y'all have not seen it already. But Nemesis will be getting a season 2. If you did not watch, I won't spoil the end of it for you, but the end was a cliffhanger, and we now know it got renewed. And I am all for our Black shows, Black series, when they get a second season. Okay, support. It's starring is a Wyland. Yellen is YLAN Noel and Matthew Law as a criminal, and the detective pursuing him. It spent 5 weeks, okay, in the top 10. It was really good. And to me, I also feel like season 2 will be even better because of how great season 1 was. I feel like they'll get more money to do a season 2 because season 1 was so successful. And you know, when you have a great show, you need to capitalize off the momentum in real time. Okay, because when did I do my nemesis? I did my nemesis review. When did I do it? When did I do it? I feel like it wasn't that long. What's this? June? Probably July. I feel like one of my content. Let me look it up. Okay. I don't think I did a live for it. Let me scroll. Shall when the nemesis come out? Or what's done to a live for? I can't find the video. I could have swore I reviewed Nemesis. I don't know where I put the video. I reviewed. I don't know. Even though it's not the light skin one piss you off. I haven't even started from. I haven't even started it. But I think it's on my list. It's on my list. I'm mad because I know I reviewed it. I just don't know where it's stored at. Oh, it might have been a car conversation. Child, I don't know. I don't know where I put it. But I know I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. Because it came out in May. And I feel like I wouldn't have done a live for it. Child, who knows? I know I reviewed it because it was good when I reviewed it, but I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. I remember the thumbnail. That is crazy that I know I did one, and I don't know where it is. And watch, I'm gonna find it once I'm out of here. Yeah, because I did it. Now I'm like, am I tripping? Y'all know I'm looking for it. I just feel like I'm not crazy. And I know I did one. And I'm not crazy. Because I remember people talking about, the light skin versus the dark skin. But if it came out and I'm ignore it. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Because if not, I'm gonna go crazy. All I know is I did it and that's what matters. Anyway. I'm gonna look for it because I want to know. I ain't crazy. I'm gonna review season 2. I know that. Okay. So congrats to them for getting a season 2. I hope the Polygamous get a season 2. Y'all, what's his man's name? August Alsina. Okay, he is also on the thumbnail down there in red. Okay, with glasses on and whatnot. So August Alsina, I think he's gay. He got a boyfriend. Okay, and August was responding to some things that Young Thug said. Young Fizzle. Okay, around here. Let's listen.
There was a comment that I seen Young Thug make about randomly saying like, oh, I can't respect niggas who just turned gay or some wild shit like that. And number one, it's very strange to me when niggas got all type of shit going on in the world in their life, but a gay be the conversation. We're talking about grown men. Like, this is like,
stop hitting your. Be still. August, be still.
Nothing keep the black community in a chokehold with a conversation like the gay conversation. It always has had y'all in the chokehold, and it always, unfortunately, always will. But so that comment I took personal because it's like, niggas be crazy, and you gotta. It's time to start calling out stupid. Now, the older I get, I'm not into convincing people that they stupid no more. Your life will show you that. Life results will show you that. But the older I get, at the same time, I am into simply saying that's stupid. Like, that's a dumbass take. That's dumb.
If Young Thug point was he don't, because if you don't rock with people who out the blue become gay, I understand that. However, I also feel like the people, mainly because if you sit and focus on who don't like you and what's going on and blumpy blue, man, look, first of all, I don't think anyone turns gay. Okay. And I'm like, August, did you turn gay or were you already gay? A part of me felt like he was already gay. And he just, walked out the closet. But for sure. And once you do that, it's cool. Let it be what it is. But also, sometimes you really do have to ignore dumb people because they are dumb people. And some dumb people say dumb things, okay? And when dumb people say dumb things, let them be dumb. But when you're trying to hit back, it feel like you're offended because you turn gay. No one can turn gay. I find a quick thoughts on them since you did a month ago. That's why I'm like, I am so confused about where it is. You know what? I was supposed to do a review of Nemesis and never, bitch, y'all, I had made a whole thumbnail and had graphics and all that shit and forgot to do the review. And I just thought about it right now. I did a quick thoughts on it and meant to do a full review and forgot. See, because it was too much was going on and I forgot. So I might rewatch it and then do a review of it this weekend. Because I fully meant to review the show and just forgot. So thank you. I remember the thumbnail I made. So child, anyway. But August, sorry, let it go.
Like, we talking about what, I don't even know why this shit would even be a conversation, but you think about the idea that you're saying that you don't respect somebody because they gay or whatever, because they turn gay or whatever, nigga. Why is this shit on your mind as a man who just got out of jail by the fucking grace of God?
Maybe his friend who he didn't know was gay, who seen him naked, and now the man say he gay. He thinking, man, was you gay when you saw me naked fucking old girl? You want to fuck me too? I don't know.
Why? There's so much shit you could be talking about. But this is the shit that's on y'all mind. That tells me way more than I need to know about you, niggas, bro. Like, that shit got y'all brain in a chokehold.
Also, August Alsina is somebody who has never fully came out as gay or bisexual or fluid or non-binary or whatever. All we know is we see him with that dude. I think the guy name is Boo. And at first, it's like, yeah, someone I love, like my brother, man. And that's kind of all we got. So I'm like, you ain't even turned gay. But I get his point in saying nobody should not like someone based on their sexual preference. I get that. But I'm like, you ain't even came out as gay yet. And we still love you. Anyway, I'm weird. Kirk Franklin. Now, first of all, I'm like, what was going on? How somebody get Kirk Franklin about to fight? First of all, the moment I see too many people around, raised voices, wife beater shirts, security, or once it's too much going on, I shut down. Okay. Once I don't know who to swing on because there's too many people around here, I gotta go. Kirk Franklin even being in the middle of whatever this is. Kirk, go home. And if somebody saying gospel music in the background, who's singing the gospel music? Now they fussing. Okay, the man who said repent. Kirk, like, I love you, give me a hug. Okay, I love you, give me a hug. The lady like, I want a picture, ma'am. Read the room. Read ain't no picture. Not right now.
Anybody teaches a different doctrine, I cannot shake their hand and wish they got you. You need to repent. You need to repent from your sins.
And is somebody in a wheelchair? Move the man in the wheelchair. Get him out the way.
You need to repent. You need to repent. You and your wife are going to go to hell. You and your wife are going to go to hell. Yes. You and your wife are going to go to hell.
First of all, coming in my face telling me that me and my spouse going to hell, nigga, fuck you. Okay? If I'm going to hell, I will see you there. Ain't going to hell for what? Trying to tell somebody else you should repent. Okay, you gaslight me. You and your wife going to hell. If Kirk would have swung, I would have fully understood. Okay, now don't swing Kirk, or they're gonna sue you. Okay, don't do that. Okay. However, if Kirk would have swung, bomb, I would say cool. Again, it's a man in a wheelchair. It's an old lady who want a goddamn photograph. Okay, it's all these folks. It's someone singing Bible hymns in the background, child. It's a news camera. It's a fire truck. What's going on?
Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting. That's not telling you the truth. No. If anybody teaches a different doctrine, I cannot shake their hand and wish they got you. You need to repent. You need to.
People want to be up here preaching their gospel, preaching their opinion. Kirk ain't even a preacher. Kirk Franklin is a goddamn hype man, artist, performer. Okay? Why are you fussing with Kirk? Kirk Franklin is not a pastor or even a deacon or a bishop. He's a gospel music artist. Why are you beefing with Kirk Franklin? And he little. What you beefing for?
You need to repent. You need to repent. You in your right are going to go to hell.
And even telling me I need to repent for my sins. How do you know if I have or I haven't? What about your sins, Red? Like, man, what have you done?
You in your right is going to go to hell. Yes, you in your right is going to go to hell.
Kurt, hey, bruh. Lawsuit pending. Don't do it, Kurt. If you swing, Kurt, they're going to again. I respect the cop like Kurt. Don't do it. Come on now. Quiet director. Come on now, move back. Okay. Stump your ass on back. Don't do it. Because some folk will let shit happen and it don't need to happen. Okay. Also, people, stop feeling like you have the right to confront people you don't know. Okay. I would never confront, even me give my opinion here on my channel. I would never see someone in person and then try to confront them in person. Now, they saw my critiques and my comments around here and they want to have a conversation. We can do that. But I would never go and confront someone to the point of me feeling as if I have the right to check them or tell them, hey, you going to hell. How do you know? You don't even know Jesus in real life. You ain't never met Jesus. Kurt, trip him. Okay? Trip him, Kurt, a little bit into some pillow. Bitch, what do you mean? Look, y'all know I fully covered the BET Awards, what the thing. Okay, I fully covered the BET Awards. The review was up on my channel. Go watch it. Okay, go watch it. I covered the fashions too, right? I did not see some of the love and hip hop people on the blog I went to. Okay, but Scrappy and Shay were there, posed up. Okay, looking like a couple. Okay, and I feel like Scrappy teeth look so fake. So fake. But my point is, you can't show up to a main event with someone you used to fuck, because it's gonna look like y'all back together. Now, if y'all wanted to save on gas and maybe ride in the same car, ooh. But why y'all on the red carpet together? Okay, I'm just wondering. So when I seen this on whatever blog it was on, where they had the love and hip hop people, I said, now why are they together for? What they doing that for? I'm like, because he was married to Bambi, they not together no more, and a whole bunch of other things have went on. He had that extra baby with old girl. So part of me feel like this looked like, hey, we back bumping cooties and penises together. Okay, my with his penis and my cooch be meeting up in the dark room. Okay, so then talking to the neighborhood talk, I said, girl, what?
What's going on? Are y'all back dating again? Like what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? We're just having fun doing us. And wherever it takes us, that's where it takes us.
Having fun in a romantic kind of way?
And I hopefully I'll get pregnant.
Meaning we fucking.
What
is going on today?
In a romantic, are you blushing, Scrappy? Are you blushing?
What's going on?
And the Scrappy and Shay get their teeth from the same dentist. They teeth match.
Cuz it's crazy.
This child is bulky and white. Look, I really, even Marlon Era, I really want people to stop thinking chiclet teeth are what's it. Y'all teeth don't look natural. I miss natural looking, fake teeth.
Shay is definitely blushing.
We're having fun. This is my dog, always been my people. Love her to death. You feel me?
Okay, well listen, I wanna
I said,
feeling on her?
I do that too.
He already told me that if I want another baby, he'll give it to me. And that's with no strings attached. So I might take him up on that offer.
Scrappy, what number is that for you? What number would that be for you?
6.
Now why? Shay even come around there saying we having fun, we bumping ugly, okay? And he said I can have a baby. Girl, for what? Why would you want to be baby mama number 4? Because it's Erica, Bambi, old girl, and then you. Why would you want to be baby mama number 4 and birth his 6th child? You've already seen how the first 2 women is treated. What's the point? Scrappy not even.
Oh, wow.
I've been counting.
Wow.
So what's going on?
Lied to me.
I just don't understand it. Scrappy ain't even the same Scrappy he was, but we thought he was in season 1 of Love Hip Hop Atlanta. Scrappy currently has 5. He has 5 because he has, Imani with Erica, him and Bambi have 3 kids. Wait, him and Bambi have 3 or 4. Him and Bambi have 3 or 4 kids. And then that new baby with that girl. So if that, but she said 6, is it an extra baby somewhere? Anyway, they together now. Bumping uglies. He and Bear Shoe Girl all on the show. Full-fledged embarrassment. Was lying to you, lying to Erica that he went and married Bambi over girl. Desperation will arise. Clarissa was at the BET Awards. I seen her in the art, and I'm like, what that booth at? So she made sure to post her man was there smiling with her. Okay, he here, and I think the reason why she posted this was because they were seen on the inside, right? And also, she looks beautiful, but she was showing Papoose smiling, okay? Because on the inside, okay, hold on, they showed this, and Pap looked pissed. Okay, Pap looked real serious, but I feel like the reason Pap looked like that, I think Pap is like it to many people. I don't know what's going on, and I'm peeping and saying I'm scanning the room. Okay, whereas Clarissa is just happy in her element. Okay, so people have posted this video and they were saying, oh, see, that's how niggas act when their girlfriend forced him to do whatever. He ain't happy. And I'm like, he looked like he's scanning the room and just whatever. But Pap has never really been a smiley guy, in my opinion. Even when it was Remy, he always had a little stoic look sometimes or whatever. But I'm like, her point was he be smiling with me. It almost aggravates me that people do try to make her feel like, girl, he don't love you. I don't understand trying to make somebody feel miserable in their relationship. Let her be happy. Let her be happy. If Pat Poops is upstairs in the bed sleep and she downstairs took some food, I don't care. But I still feel like she's finding her footing and who she's supposed to be, and she want to be a bad bitch real bad. And I think she is a bad bitch real bad. I think when she's naturally being herself, it's cool. But when she's trying to look a certain way, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like, girl, like this to me looks a bit natural. Having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Having a conversation. And even, here, you know what I'm saying? They look happy. I just really want her to stop trying to prove stuff to people because Pat's still there. He ain't divorced Remy yet, and Remy ain't divorced him yet. It's like, oh, are they divorced yet? Is Cardi and Offset divorced? Is Cardi and Offset still legally married? My point is, I don't care. It works for them. I want Papoose and Remy Ma's connection to just stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Clarissa or Pat mentioning Remy. I don't want Remy going at Pat and I feel like look, get that divorce because y'all both have moved on. So I don't have smoke for Clarissa. I don't. Plus, she's from Michigan. She's from Flint or whatever. So that, you know what I'm saying, that love, whatever. But when she do dumb shit, I call her out on it. I do. I think she's a better stylist now. You know, her point is, see, Pat be smiling, but sometimes when we walking around, you know, you make because he ain't shy. He looking for the ops, okay, and whatnot. But again, she said, "Bitch, leave me alone." Now, Pat also said, "Hold up, because even though the BT Awards and I played all of the awards, you know, Clarissa was nominated for Sportswoman of the Year. It was her, it was Aja Wilson, Angel Reese, Coach Shields, Coco Goff, the Flo Johnson, Gabby Thomas, Jordan Childs, Naomi Osaka, and then Sha'Carri Richardson. And I feel like, now we know Aja Wilson won for basketball, but Pat was like currently the ESPN Fight of the Year, SE Award winner, 3 times Women's Sports Foundation winner, BWAA Fight of the Year. I can keep going. Not sure why BET keeps robbing for us of that award, but anyway, so his point was, I don't get why she didn't win. And I get he is speaking up for his girlfriend, but it was stiff competition. You know, it was stiff competition. To me, I feel like all of these women deserve to win. You know, but I do feel like we have 3 folks within basketball, only 1 in boxing, 2 in tennis, and then 2 in track and field and 1 in gymnastics. So I feel like, you know, you have so many people up. She was the only boxer nominated, but I'm like, I think even her being nominated is a great thing. Now, I don't know how many of the years she's been. I don't know if she's been nominated for, let's say, 2-3 years in a row. I don't know. And each time she loses, even though she is the greatest in her category, I'm not sure. But to me, all of these people are winners. Either if any of them would have won, it's a win. But again, I appreciate Pat saying, "Hey, stop ignoring my girl. I love her, and y'all should too." Clive Davis went to Jesus. Okay, his they had his memorial service around there. You see, Jennifer Hudson was around there screaming. Girl just screaming, okay, belting it out. You hear me? Okay. She's still screaming. Hold on, she's still screaming. Hold on. Okay, hitting the high notes and whatever.
In a world that so often reduces art to commerce and genius to product.
Okay.
And again,
okay,
that what we were doing was about
the people. Again, the funeral was around here. Was that a wooden chestnut? I don't know what color that is. Casket, whatnot. The people was around there. Dion, I did see a clip of Dion saying "Good morning," and no one said it back. She said, "I said good morning." Y'all gotta speak back when I speak. You better tell them, Dion. Okay. without asylum. But again, Miss Dionne Warwick was there. Is that Pat Houston next to her? Y'all, I have a disdain for Pat Houston. You know, Pat Houston is Whitney Houston's brother's wife. I don't like Pat. I've never trusted Pat. Never. Okay. I think that's because Dionne and Whitney was cousins. Okay. Anyway, Ursha around there. Okay, and his sunglassios. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats and whatnot. Okay. Come on now, LL and this Simone right there. That's Simone. That's his wife in front of Simone. And look kind of beard. Bitch, hold on. I have never seen LL Cool J with any facial hair. I've never seen LL. He looked good, girl. Look at LL, girl. Let me go. He got a LL Cool J. Does he have a IG page? I just want to see what's face like. I just want to see. Does LL Cool J have a Facebook page? Not Facebook. I mean IG. Bitch, LL Cool J got a beard now. Y'all. Look at LL Cool J.
That's Greater Allen Cathedral, baby. I'll see you there. Peace. Juneteenth, June 19th. Rock the blessings. Greater Allen Cathedral, baby. I'll see you there. Peace.
Not LL. Girl, look at that man.
Real talk. So nobody teaches you about money, not in school, not growing up. You just kind of got to figure it out. I learned the hard way.
Not you bald with a gray beard.
Hey, it's your man LL Cool J, and I'll be back on your screens. Coming up.
Child, who told LL to go up here? Girl, come
Back.
Now I don't watch NCIS. I'ma watch it for that man though when it come on. Ozark, you back, bitch? It say April. Is it back? Is it on Paramount? What's it on, y'all? I think Paramount Plus. What's this? Is it NC? Let me look it up. I wanna see. Bitch, what the one with LL Cool J? I don't see LL Cool J. But maybe it ain't back yet. I don't know. Child, I just went up here. It ain't no Paramount Plus. I'm stupid. Okay. Anyway, like I just did not know. I'm on a whole different screen. Yes. Yes, that's James Todd Smith. Looking all good and stuff. Ooh, LL. I need love. Oh Lord. He looked good. I noticed about Clive being dead in the funeral or whatever, but I was, and it's the goodness suit, and his wife is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule and his wife, I don't know Ja Rule's wife's name, but they've been married forever, child. Ja Rule and his wife was around there. Child, what child? He can't see that. Ain't Stevie blind? Why is she holding up that paper in that man's face as if he can see it? But Stevie around there, child, reading a book. Babyface, oh, he did. Babyface, your hair look dry. Somebody get Babyface a moisturizer. Okay, somebody get them answer. You look. I don't mean no S curl juice. Get your little moisturizer. Okay. The hair, it is hot outside. You gotta get some moisture. Babyface. Okay. Kenny G. I thought he cut his hair. Is that a wig? The wig? Bruce look great. How old is Bruce Springsteen? Let me Google how that man is. Hold on. Does he look good for his age? How old is Bruce Springsteen? He's 76. Okay, Bruce. You look good, Bruce. Jennifer Hudson around now, about to sing real loud to the peoples. That was awesome around there. That's just Chili Baby Daddy. He around there. And then Avery Wilson, okay, the singer of the people. But Clive was laid to rest, child. May he rest in peace. He died at 94 years. I know some folks feel some kind of way about Clive. I don't know that man like that. I feel like every record exec person who was rich, and I saw some folks saying, Clive died at 95. Clive had however many children. And Clive had Clive Davis. Clive had a estate worth $18 billion. And he died billionaire. But his children wouldn't inherit $800 billion. And artists who worked for him or worked under him or whatever, died broke. And that is very, sad. Let's see, Clive had, Lauren Davis, Fred Davis, 1, 2, 3, 4 children. Okay, 4 children, 2 spouses. They are dead? No. But to see how wealthy Clive Davis. Clive Davis, now this is for Google AI overview. Clive had an estimated net worth of $850 million at the time of his death in June. Okay, and whatnot. I believe it. I believe that man was hella rich. You hear me? Hella rich. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope going forward, more artists will read the contracts, okay? More artists will have, proper representation when signing contracts, so that way record executives can't take advantage of them. And I hope anybody who has taken advantage of people in the past, give them some money, okay? Give them some money before you die. Anyway, may he rest in peace. I seen this at the BET Awards. I just want to have a quick conversation. Y'all remember Stormy Wellington? She was the one who was accused of scamming with the pyramid scheme shit. And so at the BET Award, they asked her, about who owes who an apology.
We're celebrating culture's biggest night. Who is someone you think deserves an apology from the culture?
I think Stormy Nicole Wellington, me. I deserve an apology from the culture.
Girl, for what? Bitch, I don't even know you.
All that I've done for the culture, I have yet to be appreciated, celebrated, and acknowledged.
Girl, what have you done?
I have been fighting for the culture since I was 13 years old.
What culture? What did you do with 13?
I come from Section 8. I come from food stamps. I come from stripping. I come from living in the foster care system.
Girl, there's a lot of people. Girl, your story.
From being molested, I come from it all. And I made something out of nothing. I was a teenage mom at 13. I dropped out of school in the 10th grade, and I still made something of myself. And I went back, and I helped my people. But you know what I get? I get talked about. I get stabbed in the back. I get lies and things told about me that ain't true. But it's all good because God got me.
She is a goddamn liar. She is a motherfucking liar, is what she is.
When you say someone owes you an apology for all that you've done for the culture, and in your rant of asking for an apology, you ain't said not one thing you did for the culture. You being poor, black, and homeless, and touched by thing, that's not doing something for the culture, girl. You was out scamming folks in a goddamn pyramid scheme. You scamming us right now. Also, Lauren LaRosa, be quiet.
Who is someone that you think the culture should apologize to?
Ooh, apologize to.
It's also a messy ass question.
If I said the first thing that came to mind, we'd be viral right now. But I'm not gonna say that.
I think you should say it. Honesty is good.
I know how these things go. I will not say that. I think the culture should apologize to. I think the culture should apologize to Young Miami. Because when she would drop that Tea Time song, it was the jokes. I remember somebody had tweeted her and said she needed to go get her CDLs. And we all hated to see the City Girls split. And we all know she's even said JT is the rap girly. And all the conversations, y'all was playing with her. And now she got one. And I'm actually happy for her. And I think y'all need to learn how to just let it cook a little bit. And I think that we all Young Miami an apology.
We don't know. Why y'all making up stuff? Why y'all making up people to give an apology to? That song Carisha put out was some bullshit. She clipped a bullshitty ass song that wasn't good. So all the heat she got for that song, it was whack. Now I don't defend that song. I only love the chorus. For one. And for two, my thing is one hit don't make no show. What's her follow-up? What's her plan to capitalize off that one song? Is an album coming? No. Having one hit don't mean shit. The same way her at City Girls was a good thing, and then what happened? Nothing. You can't keep trying to run off your last hit. Do something else and make it make sense. So we do not owe her an apology because we didn't like that song that was bullshitty. Let's see what she's gonna do. Let's see how she works to spin that song. Okay. I'm not apologizing for that at all. Not today, not ever. Carisha relied on fucking Diddy to be her claim to fame. Okay, and when he went to jail for his crimes, she tried to be a rapper girl and she put out bullshit music because she wasn't really about that. Hey, best friend. Hey, Karla. Okay. But again, that song, that T song, it was stupid. It was horrible. And the spin that song is catchy. It's catchy. But I don't feel like it's a hit. Like, I'm going to compare and contrast, right? When Cardi put out Bodak Yellow, we knew that song from top to bottom. Okay? When Cardi put out Bodak Yellow, we knew that fucking song from top to bottom. People really only know that Carisha song, the hook. Spin what are my scamming ass? I can't rap not near verse at all. So my thing is she has a catchy hook, a catchy chorus song that's probably popping on the TikTok tops. Okay, it's spin that on the radio. Is the video getting played around a thing? I don't know. And truthfully, I don't. What is she doing to follow up? What's coming next? That's the thing. Yeah, and I don't. You said it right. Or on my scamming ass. I know the beat of it, the cadence of it. That's really it. Even when she came up on the BET Awards and everyone was out there, was rapping it. I'm like, but this is the thing. She had a hit song for the summer. Why didn't her team get her on the BET stage? If your song is a hit and the whole crowd is all my scamming ass, you was not even on the pre-show stage performing that song. Your team you a black entertainer, bitch. It's your era. And your team did not set you up to perform at the BET Awards. Girl, the fuck? Why would that not happen? So people want to say, give her we don't owe her an apology at all. Because to me, she still has not proven that she's an artist. And being an artist does not mean that your song is, played everywhere. It means you have a craft that you're perfecting and that you're working on and that people know you for. Having one hit single don't mean shit if you're not really doing the work of being an artist. And if you have a hit song around the world and your team is not working to get you on the hottest stage of the year in Black culture, you ain't doing things right. The crowd knowing a song is because half the folks in the crowd is goddamn content creators on social media. Does Janet know your song? If Janet Jackson would have with my scamming ass, if she would have whispered the song, that's the thing. But I'm like, girl, we don't owe Christian no goddamn an apology. Get on my face, Lauren. Get on my face. I promise y'all I was not gonna cuss folks out, and here we are cussing folks out. Let me get loud at the bus off screen. Okay, she be screaming. I want to touch on this real quick. You know, Claudia Jordan, you know, I watch Carlos King's Monday Night Live. The only reason, okay, disclaimer, the main reason I watch Carlos King's Monday Night Live is I like Dustin. Dustin is very, very entertaining. He's also from Flint, Michigan, so I rock with whatever. I watch for Dustin, and sometimes Blue as well. Okay, and Carlos and Claudia, I can tolerate. On yesterday's show, Claudia did this.
Have some tea, and it's not from any of the girls on the show. Someone told someone that told me someone's pregnant. Do y'all know who it is? One of the girls are pregnant.
Claudia going on a podcast, it's a podcast, and announcing someone is pregnant is the messiest shit ever. I hate when people announce other people's pregnancies as a look, oh, I got some tea. Bitch, my belly and my baby and my coochie ain't your tea. And even if you heard I'm pregnant and I have not announced it, why the fuck would you? Why would you? I don't understand that. Now y'all know with me, if I think someone is pregnant, that's a celebrity, I just drop a look. I be like, hey, I ain't saying they're pregnant, but I'm watching somebody. I can see things, and I always still wait for that person to say, hey, I'm but y'all, and I would never come on here and say, I got some tea, y'all. Somebody's pregnant. What that means is someone told you a secret. It ain't you seeing someone like with Keke Palmer. And I said Keke Palmer was dressing different. I waited like months before I mentioned it, but I had been noticing it. But no one told me she was, and I then said, hey, let me go to it. I would never do that to a celebrity or my friends, people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been told folks at work is pregnant, but they ain't told folks that. It ain't my business to tell somebody else. So Clark, and I love the fact that Carlos was like, girl.
You know about this, Carlos?
I don't know nothing, girl. No.
Pregnant. Okay.
Claudia, do not say it.
Bookmark this. Okay, I'm not saying who it is.
Thank you so much.
Someone
Claudia, text me.
Meaning Carlos probably know too, but no one talk because it's not their business to expose a pregnancy.
I want to know.
Someone on.
I trust you, Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say.
I hope it's Shamia.
On the right side of
Claudia.
Claudia is a messy bitch, and this is why. Claudia loves to say how much is a girl's girl. But Claudia be on here, she be messy as fuck. And to me, in Carlos being the one to say Claudia, because she said, oh, someone on the right, meaning it has to be either K. Michelle, Kelly, Shamia, or Pinky. We know Shamia has problems getting pregnant and was going through IVF, and that was the whole thing. She's had like miscarriages, you know what I'm saying? K. Michelle, we know she's had issues with her pregnancy as well. Not that which leaves Kelly and Pinky. But again, why even? Because what if someone's pregnant and they lose the baby? And you didn't came on the fucking thing and expose their pregnancy and they didn't have to announce. Anyway, no one who was told someone is pregnant in a private conversation should bring that as gossip to the blogs, to their podcasts, to their live shows they have every Monday. It's bullshit. Yes, if Carlos is the one saying it, you know it's messy. It is extremely disrespectful to try to announce someone else's pregnancy. And her thing was, I got some tea. Bitch, it ain't tea. It's pregnancy.
You see how I try to save my girl?
What? I didn't say a name.
Claudia, we focus on what happens this current week.
It happened. Someone got busted up.
Claudia, okay, so.
Oh, you know what? It might have been Pinky because she had on a big blousy dress on.
Child, look, I don't trust Claudia. Don't tell that bitch your secrets, okay? Nia Long. You know, Nia Long had a whole cheating scandal. Her baby daddy, her fiance at the time, who was caught cheating. He was then fired from his job and all that stuff. But again, they have kids together. What's a kept the son? And while talking to Andy Martinez on her In Real Life podcast, she discussed, you know, her co-parenting ship with her ex.
My children's fathers and I are good. Good. Especially now. I feel like now, like, we're all really friends. Like, we can all go to dinner. We can all, like, we're good.
Yeah, because you're past the hump.
We're past the hump.
Yeah.
And it taught me a lot about my capacity to love. Like, to be able to love beyond what was expected at one time. And just to know that, like, I'm going to have that connection with you for the rest of my life. My children are going to be connected to you for the rest of my life. So why make it miserable? We can put our differences in the past. We can forgive.
How long does that take?
A long time. And I have
4 years.
I have to keep talking this talk so I could walk the walk.
Oh, are you convincing yourself right now while you're telling me?
Yeah, because there's days when you're like, where is the
nigga? You got caught in broad daylight. Again, that happened in 2022. The whole cheating scandal with the Celtics staffer and all that shit. And it was somebody who, you know, had connections to Nia as well and knew the family and shit. So yeah, I think later on, as I'm healing from our family breaking up, I'm never respect you enough as the kid's parent, and we're gonna co-parent effectively. However, sometimes I'm gonna punch you in your throat.
But no, I'm not convincing myself, but I refuse to not stay in the light in this area. I refuse to go the dark side of separation and co-parenting, because it can be dark and lonely.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know.
It can be.
I'm not just sure. I actually know. Yes. Then yes. In fact. So what is the key to that? Because even, first of all, the time when I was, what year did we launch the pod? When were we trying to book you? And then you had just come off of that whole public thing. Was that 2023? It's like 3 years ago, 4 years, 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't even remember the year at this point.
Okay, is it a blur? Is that whole time period a blur for you?
It was 4 years.
Oh, not even a blur. It was, it happened, and
that's it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
What are the takeaways from you? Do you operate like this? Because whenever I have, a defining kind of moment in my life, I always will sit with it for a little while. Okay,
I refuse to go.
What are the takeaways for me? What did I need to learn? What did I need to be shown? What did I need to pivot or change? Or I don't know. That's how I manage those type of situations.
I mean, I think it's personal and it's internal, right? Like those things that you go, oh, well, we were talking about this before we started about how women have the ability to be whatever they need to be in whatever situation. And oftentimes that means you're sacrificing a piece of yourself that you should not be ever sacrificing. And so I think we've all been there. And I think I was there. I think I was raising 2 kids. They were in the middle of a pandemic, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me because it allowed me to pause.
And then cheating during a fucking deadly pandemic, nigga.
It allowed me to pause and look at all the wonderful things that I had done throughout the time that I was in that relationship. But now I can pour everything back into myself.
Just fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, the great part about what she's saying is I think she's acknowledging the relationship piece is done. However, I have to co-parent with somebody because that's the dad, I'm the mom. And him being an asshole cheater for me doesn't mean I have to be like a miserable person because being upset with someone takes so much energy. You know what I'm saying? And you can always forgive somebody, but not forget and not let them back into your personal space. You know what I'm saying? Meaning in your heart. I can coexist with you. I can co-parent with you, but you will never get this coochie again. Okay? Boundary set. But I'm not going to be this miserable person. I'm not going to have this negative baby mama, baby daddy relationship in our 40s and 50s as if we are in our teens or our 20s. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. So I respect her for saying, hey, it is what it is. But that's the daddy. Y'all, Genuine is engaged. Okay, 55-year-old Genuine is engaged to 28-year-old Miami realtor Jeanette Carton. I feel like when 55 and 28, what's the years? Let me see. There's a 27-year age gap. There's a 27-year age gap. I remember me at 28. And I'm not the same person now at 44 for many different reasons. And I feel like getting with and marrying somebody who's 27 years older than me while I'm still growing up is weird. I feel like not until you're in your 30s are you even more aware of who you are as a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I think getting with somebody who's in being 55 years old and for Genuine to have been in the business for as long as he has. And she said that because her husband is older. But again, he ain't 27 years old, okay? Not the messed up. But you know what I'm saying? 27 years, child. Again, that's a lot of years. Genuine to me is even more mature because he's been in the industry for so long. Is it for the money, child? Maybe she wants it for the money. How long they been dating? Okay. The new engaged couple said they're happy in love and ready for the next chapter together. They met in South Florida a few years ago and have kept their relationship pretty low key. You was younger than 28 when you met him. That's even worse. That's even worse. Because so let's say it's been 2 years. If it's been 2 years, so you was 26 and he was 53. That's still a lot. That's a lot. I feel like it depends on how old each person is. If he was 55 and she was 38, I wouldn't bet. Well, I'm like, that's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you're in your 30s, you're just more mature. Child. Well, no, Genuine used to be married to Soleil, the rapper. And him and Soleil had a couple kids. They're divorced. But Genuine being 55 and been engaged to a 28-year-old woman who was 27 is how old is his kids? Because you married someone, girl. Anyway, congratulations. Congrats. Weird. Oh boy. Okay, Terrion Arnold, who was playing for the Lions. He was fired. Okay, he is the gentleman who plays football for the Lions. He's a 23-year-old first-round draft pick who was arrested and charged with what was the charges? 3 counts of kidnapping, 3 counts of armed robbery, and 2 counts of conspiracy. And I watched the hearing, and I'm like, bitch, the evidence shows you stupid. Okay, they was the cop dude, the investigator was talking about, you know, they again 6 other people were arrested, 4 other guys, and then 2 women, and then him, because allegedly they rented an Airbnb. They rented an Airbnb or whatever. They think someone stole like $100K worth of stuff and blah blah blah. And so they set up the driver who they think stole the money and stuff. Had 2 girls lure the driver to a house, thinking he's gonna fuck them. Okay, dude get there, girl he was fucking there. 2 gunmen pop out, you know, beat his ass, beat up his 2 friends. It was crazy. And allegedly the whole thing was done on a FaceTime call, trying to get text messages between girl. I said, you stupid. So he was out, he's now out. Well, he could be getting out. He was granted a $1 million bond, bitch. A million. It's not a money, okay. He also is going to be confined to his residence. His passport was surrendered. They denied the GPS monitor anklet because they thought he would have to play football. Child, the day of the hearing, either that day or the following morning, the Lions dropped him. So he had to play football. Okay, and he again 3 charges of kidnapping, 3 counts of armed robbery, and 2 counts of conspiracy, because they're alleged that he was the main person who wanted to set up his stuff. Again, stupidity. Okay, stupid. Say this. Okay, we know Cardi was performing at the BET Awards, and she did a little medley of these songs. But we know how much we all love her song "Pretty and Petty." Is it pretty and petty? I'm pretty and petty as fuck. Okay, which is a diss song to rapper Bia. But Cardi said, "Hey, I don't want to be a bully." But
I know I said this before, but for real, I'm gonna keep performing Pretty and Petty because it is one of my hottest songs for my album, and I really, really love that song. It turns people up. However, I know my fans are gonna hate this, but please don't pick on that girl. I am very big against internet bullying, unless my fans have to. Unless my fans got a drag, I'm with that. But if somebody not bothering me and I feel like she's not bothering me, I don't want to be the reason why somebody gets on the internet and have a bad day or get depressed or feel bad or feel like the world is against them, because I really went through that before. I really went through that before, and I went through that in 2018, in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, when all these bitches was against me, when all these blogs was against me, when every single day was a bad viral tweet about me. And I do like teaching bitches a lesson. It's like, you think you can fuck with me? Bitch, I'll show you. But then after a while, I'm one of those people that it's like, I'll kill you, and then I feel bad that I killed you and bury you. And then I'll bury you out, and I'll be like, my bad that I killed you like that. My bad that I took you away from your family. I didn't really mean that, but you really fuck with me. So I had to do that. But yes, I'm not
murder.
I'm not gonna stop performing the show, but I just don't ever want to be the reason why somebody, if she don't fuck with me, if somebody don't fuck with me, I don't want to keep fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it just gives bullying, and I'm really not a bully unless I have to. I just don't want to feel like the internet. I don't want the internet attacking that girl. Now, if she ever see me, I know it's gonna be on site. I know the bitch gonna want to fight me because. But it's what it is. I'm with everything, but I don't like that. It's like, damn, I feel like I did too much. But yeah. So yes, that's what I want to say. I want to say this.
I think she should keep doing the song. Okay, I think she should. I think her point is, me and Bia had beef. Okay, I made a song about her, and the song is popping. Okay, it's one of my most popular songs, so I'm gonna keep performing it because it's my song. However, I don't want y'all bullying her in her comment section on social media every time I perform it. And I think I get her point in saying, hey, Let me do the song, but y'all don't go into her mentions and onto her page and say shit to her. Because right now she's not bothering me. However, I cannot do a song that's popular right now. The album just came out. Now maybe when she does a tour next time, or when she does a new album, she will stop doing the song. But I'm like, girl, that song come on, I like it. Okay, because I still can't name 5 of your songs that was going to my head. I can't. I'm dead. Okay, I get her point. Don't bully her. Okay, only discuss the shit at my shows when I do the song. Because if she don't do the song, they're gonna say, "Why is she not my pretty and petty?" And her point to was, "Be it not bothering me right now." Okay, and because she's not bothering me right now, leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? Just do the song that I want us to do. Okay. Amber Rose or bald-head ass. Y'all know I can't say Amber Rose. Okay. Amber Rose gets on my nerves. She has 2 black sons with 2 separate black men, and this is her thought process on how she talks to her black sons.
I never tell my kids they have to work 10 times harder because they're black.
Yeah.
You have to work just as hard as everyone else. And if you want to be, better, you know, like let's say the NBA, for an example, if you want to be like a real all-star, yeah, you got to work harder.
Yeah.
But you have to work just as hard as everybody else. Your skin color in America is not going to stop you from being great.
I said, girl,
I'm trying to hear none of that shit. We live in a free country. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. I
said, spoken like a true white woman. Okay, because
she is a goddamn liar. She is a motherfucking liar, is what she is.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Shut up. That is so stupid.
To even compare, if you want to play basketball, yeah, that bitch. Basketball and race don't matter. Okay, that's an athlete. Okay, if you a black man that can ball, of course you ain't gotta be better because you black. In basketball, you better be white. But to make it seem like in this world they won't have a harder time because they're black is delusional. And again, spoken like a true white woman. And I also feel like Amber Rose says things to gaslight people, to raise people. So I never engage. I don't follow her. The only time I see that bitch is when someone posts a clip of some dumb shit she said, and I can say she's stupid. I don't like her. I hope her hair falls out even more. Okay? Because girl, it was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied. Lying. Okay? And to not teach your children that, hey, you're black, life for you will be different. That's also why in my opinion, some people do not deserve to raise black children because some people don't understand what it's like to be black. Trying to convince yourself that your black children won't have a hard time in life because of their race shows how stupid you are. Because even though it is unfortunate that they will be eventually in one way or the other treated differently at some point in life, they will be looked at as black men in a different way. Because that's what we're living in. You trying to make it seem like, well, no, they can do whatever. That skin doesn't matter. It does. Because even if your black son is sitting next to a white guy and they're up for the same job at a prestigious Caucasian law firm, it's more of a chance that your son won't get the job because he's black. Or he will have to have double the qualifications of the white person just to look equal. So Amber Rose, girl.
That motherfucker ain't shit. You don't care about me, you, nothing.
And that's it. I will take every chance to cuss Amber Rose out any chance I get. Okay. Tamar. No music. Tamar, the girl, rumors. Tamar has spotted with some new man, child. She was spotted out with rapper Cartel, the Cartel Boo or Cartel Bo. Okay. The Tamar has a history of popping out with men to get attention. Okay. Also, Tamar wants to be a drug dealer's girlfriend or wife so bad. Okay. She wants that life. She wants to be a cartel queen. Okay. A cartel QT and whatever. So again, I don't know who this rapper guy is called Cartel Boo or Cartel Bay or whatever. Okay. But child. Girl. This is my issue with Tamar. I feel like Tamar posts stuff for attention. If Tamar was a person who was living life and she's known for living her life freely, whatever, and not having some kind of angle when she posts stuff, Tamar absolutely posts stuff to make the blog say something. In the blog with every single time, child. And then once she dragged or celebrated for whatever she did with some man, she said, "Oh, y'all always bullying me and bothering me." And you know what I'm saying? And y'all only report on me when I'm doing something. Girl, look, if you post about your music more often, we would discuss that. But we only pop out with some man or on TikTok on them lives getting gifts and whatnot. Okay. Tamar absolutely wants to be a drug dealer's trap queen. Okay. Because why else would the fucking R&B songstress be in a club with some masked man? She wants to be Tony Jr. because Tony wound up fucking with Birdman, girl. Girl. I want Tamar to succeed. And even though she's successful, I still look at her as a flop. Because Tamar gets the most attention for negativity. Because Tamar is almost like a toned down version of Ray J. Meaning you can be talented and have things going for yourself, but you want the most ratchet shit to make the blog. You put yourself in these ratchet or spontaneous situations to get the attention in the blog, and then want to, why y'all talking about me? What I do, girl? You know the fuck you did. And who the fuck is girl? Who's the rapper? Cartel Bo. Who is this person? Is he a real person? And why y'all in the car together? Who the fuck is Cartel Bo? Okay. Who is this man? I'm trying to grab. And if I Google somebody and nothing comes up that much or whatever, like how old is he? He got a Wikipedia? Girl, you girl, if I Google somebody and they what a Wikipedia? Girl, she a trap queen. Anyway. I think it's all this. I think all that's left is Jussie Smollett. Is that what's left? Let me see if there's all that stuff. Let's see. We did Amber Rose punk ass. Okay. All we have left is LeBron. LeBron. Hold on. Where LeBron at? LeBron James. LeBron James. I have LeBron right here. Oh, boom. LeBron James is leaving the Lakers. Okay, after 8 years with the team, he announced, "I'm leaving. What are you doing?" Now, because y'all know him being in bed at this time, I asked him earlier to send me the notes of what to say. about LeBron. And he said LeBron leaves for 3 reasons. Okay, one is respect for his name. Okay, he's older. He don't want to be the old guy. He wants to be number 1, not number 2 or 3. And because there's 2 other people on the team, Luka, Doncic, and he made me pronounce it right. And then also Austin Reeves. He says, who are younger for the guys, LeBron would not want to be number 3. Also, he wants to compete for a championship elsewhere, okay, because he doesn't want to be number 3 and he wants to earn the ring. Also, LeBron knew he would leave the Lakers, but did not want to come in earlier. He do things his own way. He could go anywhere, but the top 3 is go to State to play with Stephon and Draymond, or Miami, or back to Cleveland. Okay, I think Cleveland, because where he started, okay? And I said, okay, so, those was him's predictions for LeBron James' thing. He's gonna thank the sports CEO. I mean, I thought he would retire. The Lakers put out a thank you, LeBron. LeBron James is one of the greatest athletes in history. He will always be thankful for his 8 years with the Lakers, including the title he led us to in 2020. Under the toughest imaginable circumstances and the countless records he broke in purple and gold. We wish him all the best in the future, both on the court and on. He will always be cherished, part of the Lakers family. He said, no, thank you. Truly an honor to wear the purple and gold while trying to continuing the greatest and legacies that came for me. Hope I made a few proud during my stints. Him also said that he could possibly still retire, because him not going to the Lakers does not mean he may play. LeBron, he said, LeBron got ego. He like playing like that. Because I said LeBron out here playing cat and mouse. He always does. Okay. So LeBron is going up the Lakers and whatnot. We will see what he does next. So I don't know. So, farewell, so long, be it a good night. Okay. Child, I be minding my business. Okay. I was on the TikToks and I seen Jussie Smollett out here shucking and jiving, shaking his groove thing. Y'all see that man dancing. I'm gonna let y'all hear the song in 1 second, okay? But he out here, he was at a Pride event. I forgot where he was at, okay? However, he was around here at Pride event as a main cast member, dancing in some little heel shop. And I need folk to understand, everybody who sings should not sing and dance at the same time, okay? Because the air in your lungs don't get to your diaphragm, okay? And he out here shaking his groove thing, okay? Shaking it. Bankhead bouncing and then trying to sing.
I ain't hurt no more.
Now, all I'm saying is, okay, and I don't care, I'm only showing this because it was more footage of him dancing. To me, Jussie's having a good time, child. Okay, Jussie out here shaking his groove thing, but singing.
I ain't hurt no more.
Now, we also know Jussie has always sounded a bit like a goat. Okay, he has always had a goat-like, sound to his throat. Okay. And I think sometimes if you have a goat-like sound, maybe don't use up the good air dancing. Let the dancer dance. Okay?
Shake it fast, you looking like the bag of money, shake it.
Okay? He's singing and stuff.
Everybody one more time.
Again, I was like, sir, have a good time though. Shake your shimmy. Okay? Up and down. Shake them hips, sir. Okay? Move that body and whatnot. Okay? But again, I feel like
Everybody, give it up for
I feel like, again, dancing and singing might not be a thing. Okay. I also said it about Tamar. Some people who can't sing need the air to do it. Okay. If you had to do a whole 14-step count on the stage, child, look at this. I said, girl, not a little walk, girl. He was at Harlem's Pride events in West Harlem on the 27th. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, singing is hard. Okay? And sometimes, even when you think you're on key, you hit that wrong note, you're like, fuck. Damn it. Man, damn it. What am I do? Okay? However, y'all, he is dancing. Okay? Dancing. He was a dancing machine. And again, sometimes if you're only there, and this should have been a pre-recorded situation. If you up there shaking them hips, maybe do a little lip sync record because you can't sing and dance at the same time. Okay, up the Harlem shaking or whatever, shaking y'all shimmy. Okay, singing fast. All the way from Brixton. So I wish him well, but again, just see, if you gonna sing, you can't be dancing too, because you can't do both. And that ain't no diss. You can't do both. You can't have a goat-like song, a sound in your throat that don't sound right when you're out of breath, because it makes you look stupid. And had you allowed the background dancer to dance, and maybe all you did was a little hip shimmy, and I'm like, was he doing a running crowd? I said, is he doing a running man? What is you can't be, girl, moving them shoulders, them hips, them knees, them thighs, the upper, all of it. And maybe that's the key of the song. I don't know. The key sound off to me. Okay. The key sounded off to me. But I feel like it's because he was dancing so much he couldn't catch his breath. Oh, sorry, that ain't the key. And I ain't no singer. Okay. I tell y'all constantly, Karla is the singer. I'm not. Okay. I'm not the singer. But even I know, was not the right key. But it's his fault. It was up there shaking and shimmy too much. Them hips and thighs moving and gyrate. Okay? You can't do that a whole bunch when you're trying to sing a song. You can't do that. Okay? You just can't. So I saw folks like reading him for filth on social media because of this performance. I love seeing people in their element and enjoying themselves. He had a great time. He did. But you ain't the background singer. I mean a background dancer. Okay. So I feel like pick your battles. Okay. If you want to sing and sometimes be still. Okay. Learn or get to do what Beyonce did and run and sing at the same time to get your voice to match the stamina you want to have on stage. Okay, but I mean, because everybody have a little off moment where you hit a high key and it ain't the right high key. Say play one more time. It wasn't the right key. Where's the one? Where's that one now? Is it this one? It's the sir, put them shoulders down. Put them shoulders down. What are you doing? I ain't hurt no more. And the whole, not the black fist at the gay event. And then doing the Running Man. Again, he's then the only my critique is to him is you're dancing too much to be able to hit your notes. It's not he can't sing because his voice is his voice. We heard Jussie on Empire. You're so beautiful. Give the world a show. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. It's his voice. It ain't no different. He sounded like a goat then, and we liked it. But back then, he wasn't goat dancing and singing at the same time. Okay? You can't do both. Pick and choose, sir. Anyway. I said, I'm be done at 11. It is 12:30 at night, y'all. It is 12:30 at night. It is 3 hours and 10 minutes in, y'all. Look. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. Okay, look, don't forget that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., my video will premiere at 8 a.m. The whole Dr. K, T.S. Madison, and the Whisper review will be up. If you are a member, remember, if your members are up for the watch, you do not have to wait for the 8 a.m. video. So that is up. Again, the BT Award review is go watch that. Our Sunday chat, go watch that. The Strong movie, go watch that and whatnot. I don't think I may not be live tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on what happens in the news. Okay, if the story's out there tomorrow, I'll come live at 9 p.m. If not, I'll see y'all on Thursday. I don't know yet. Okay, but y'all make sure, okay, like the video, subscribe, share, follow me on social media and all that good stuff. At Jaylee's Corner everywhere. Y'all know if you're watching the playback to hype up the video. Child, I'm tired. But a good time was had, okay? I didn't fuss nobody out or nothing, y'all. I didn't fuss at nobody. Anyway, y'all, okay? No, 9 o'clock means 9. Okay? 9 o'clock. If the live is set for 9:10, y'all need to be in the room at 9:15 when I'm on the screen. Okay, y'all coming 9:30, I'ma cancel. Anyway, have a good night, y'all. I love everybody, and I will talk to y'all later on. I gotta go. Bye.